See, make sure we live first. It is 8:30, right?
It's 8:36.
Oh, there we go. First. All right, there we go. There we go. We up. We up. We up. I'm all the way back. All right, so look. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TNT Photon HQ. I'm your host, Nerd. I have been sick. I have been sick as hell. Kenny and Mika were supposed to do a rest in peace video for me because Kenny could have swore I was going to die, but I didn't die.
Number one, like, how you gonna say that when you gave me the Batman Forever? Because I was sick too.
Oh man, so yeah, I was passing out that love. I was giving everybody the gift that don't stop giving. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we were out of commission for a little bit. The show wasn't going right. Well, I mean, like motherfuckers was, and the thing about it is to show you how fucking cold my fucking staff is, my fucking co-host are. It was like, yo, you still doing the show? I was like, motherfucker, I'm dying. It was like, yeah, but you can still do the show. I was like, oh shit. Yo.
It's your
what's up, man? Huh?
It's your fault sick.
I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I don't want to die by myself. Y'all coming with me. Trust me. If I was turning into a zombie before I turned, I would start coming to visit Mika and y'all. No bullshit.
Protest.
Yep. As soon as I get in the house, as soon as I was coming in the house, I would instantly just bite. I'd be like, Mika, you my, and then you know Mika gonna overpower your ass.
But you can bite that.
Overpower the hand. We gonna turn into a zombie too. The next motherfucker we're going to get is fucking kid.
Huh? I mean, that's not where I want you to bite at.
Oh, I'm telling. But yeah, exactly. So we got some comments over here. Those glasses are making you look sick today. Yeah, I know. Lorena Vela says, "Hey, shares Fierce Play said sharing is caring." All right, so you know what? Let's see. Let me see which glasses you guys like the best. And then we're gonna go on from there. You want my? Or my cat glasses? What you want?
No.
Yeah, we doing these. We doing these.
No.
We doing the cat glasses. You want the cat glasses? Or you want my Mega Man glasses right here?
Leave the Mega Man glasses on. You look nice like that.
All right, I'll wear the Mega Man glasses then. Yeah, so yeah, I was sick, guys. I took my mother to the hospital. And she was sick. She had caught the flu. So I took her to the hospital. You know, I made some video. We were up there sitting in the hospital, fucking around. Next thing you know, I was sitting in the hospital when, of course, I'm sitting by her bedside. Next thing you know, she was coughing in my face. And of course, she didn't do it on purpose, but you know, she was coughing in my face. Mm-hmm. I shit you not, the following day, and there's video documentation of this shit. The following day, I was literally sick as hell. I mean, like I was like, ugh. Like, you know, I didn't throw up, but I had the shakes. I was hot and I was cold. And I mean, my body was aching and everything like that. So, you know, I called on the ancient voodoo doctors to heal me for a minute. And I'll give them another portion, or, you know, that I would sacrifice a soul to them soon. And they got me well. So here I am. And if you look real good, you can tell that you know, some of the parts of me didn't heal. Like the voodoo doctor could only do but so much. He could only put the great yummy on me so much. So, you know, because I didn't use them a ton of time. So I'm back.
Yummy.
The great yummy. But yeah, I sent Kenny an invite. And in the meantime, we're going to cover a couple of topics today. And we are going to talk about, I mean, essentially, you know, the first ones we're going to cover is the losses. I mean, like we had some major losses within the past 2 weeks that I haven't been on here. Nathaniel Taylor, better known as Rollo, dies. Katherine Helmond dies at 89 years old. And honestly, this is not me being rude or anything, but pardon my ignorance. I didn't think she was still alive. I really didn't know Katherine Helmond was still alive. Yeah, I really didn't. Takara founder Yasuda Soto dies. We're going to cover the situation of this man dipping his testicles in the customer salsa and shit like that. He got, felt some type of way. He was delivering their food. And from what I understand, he took a long trip to drop off their food and they gave him an 89-cent tip. And he was like, oh, nah. He said, y'all fucking up the church's money, man. Start fucking up the church's money, and he dipped his nuts in these salsa, man. That's what happened. Like, so, do I approve of it? Nah, it's fucked up. But I mean, like, you know, somebody handle it. Let me tell you something. Whenever I order food, and it's a guy or a person bringing my food to me and shit like that, even when I'm in a restaurant, I treat them motherfuckers nice as hell. Chinese restaurant, I don't talk shit till after I leave, and that's me knowing I'm never going back there. But in the meantime, I'm like, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. How are you? Or if I know it's a restaurant I'm a frequent, I damn sure, fucking sure, tip them motherfuckers. So, you know, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I mean, like, y'all knew this nigga drove all the way like 89, like, you know, drove all those miles, and then y'all gonna give him a fucking what's that?
89-cent tip.
No, he shouldn't have dipped his nuts in the salsa. I mean, like that. Honestly, the salsa is the.
I like this coffee mug. Oh my gosh, I need that in my life.
What, this one?
Yes.
You can work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said yeah. And the thing about it, I can't insult your ass. That's the fucked up part about it. I be trying to repulse you and insult your ass. She'd be like, yeah. Yeah. She'd be like, yeah, so yeah, you know, we got a couple other topics. We're gonna talk about some movie reviews. What was that? I went to go see Alita Battle Angel finally. I saw How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, I've been watching Doom Patrol, Umbrella Academy, we're gonna talk about the Dark Phoenix trailer, whole bunch of stuff. PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility, Johnny Cage, MK11 reveal, and a host of other topics. So, you know, I mean, do you have anything to talk about right now, Mika, while I post up to social media and to a couple of friends? No, go ahead.
Well, when we was in the group chat, you know, like we was talking about Cardi B's funk box.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody was saying that.
Yeah, man.
Somebody was saying that. Who was it? Who's the rapper? Blueface? Blueface talking about, you know, Cardi B had the whole video set smelling like a dead raccoon. A friend of mine said that it smells like what? Old blood?
Oh man. I don't know, but like yeah, go ahead, keep talking.
Anyways, it says on from hotnewhiphop.com, it says, don't take everything you hear in the rumor mill to heart. Somehow, some way, a news report began circling on the net in which Blueface was quoted speaking ill of Cardi B's quote-unquote twerk win. Oh, God. The full quote seemingly summarizing February's Tatiana video shoot as quite the coup, if not for the fact that Cardi B had the set smelling like dead raccoons.
Oh, yeah, they said this shit was rocket.
Oh, man. Blueface trying to say Cardi B had.
This could be a rumor, but there have been rumors. And think about it. You know, you in the rap scene and modern music and everything like that. This is not the first time I've heard this shit or seen this shit. That's somebody talking about she got a stinky yachi. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time. It's not the first time.
That's sad. That's stripper pussy. What do you expect?
Exactly. Although I have come across some pretty decent smelling stripper pussy, but it always has that small scent of used forte to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, like I said, it smells like bacalao and cuero.
I don't know, man.
It smells like that's what it smells like.
I look at it like
this.
We are not in the savage days anymore. We are not like in colonial times or Cro-Magnon man or anything. There's no reason why a woman's vagina should smell exceptionally bad. Every vagina is going to have a scent to it. Let's be honest here. But I'm talking about like some shit to where like you be like, oh my fucking God. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know, you just backwards off the cliff holding your face and shit like that. Like, oh! You know what I'm saying?
And remember, Offset is fucking that every night.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been with some rotten girls, man. I ain't even gonna lie. And sometimes
I believe you too. You look like the type of
I tell you, I've been with some of the rotten, the butchers.
Yeah, you look like the type that been with like a couple of rotten crotches.
And I regret nothing. Yeah.
That's where you got the Batman Forever from. You probably got stinky dick too.
Yeah, no, my dick don't stink. I'm telling you, my dick smell good as hell. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I make sure. I don't got. I don't got a stinky dick. I really don't. I don't think I do. Because as much as I clean it. Plus, when you old like me, you know what I'm saying? You already think you stink. Well, for me, I always think I stink anyway. So I'm always washing and wiping shit down and cleaning it.
You ain't that old. Shut up.
Nah, I'm old as shit, man. I'll be 60. When is it?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Blueface said that he denied the rumors. I've also heard stories that Offset was coming for Blueface for saying that. It was just a whole clusterfuck. But I have to admit that shit is funny. But who said the rumor to begin with?
I don't know. It just popped up out there. Like niggas, who know? What I'm thinking is, because see, this is how it happens usually on sets and stuff like that. Because I have been to some sets. Not saying I did acting or anything like that, but I have been to some sets. And once the staff starts talking shit and stuff like that, it will start circulating as truth. Believe me.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, sir. So what did your week entail? What did your week entail?
My week entailed of staying in the house. I just went out. I was sick, so I really didn't go anywhere.
I saw you working on some paperwork or something like that. What was that all about?
Huh?
Oh, you can't mention it on here.
Well, no, you gotta repeat.
Never mind.
Oh,
yo,
God.
share the link with your friends and stuff like that. Share it on your page and everything. Because honestly, most of my time goes to me sharing links and shit like that. Like right now, I'm just sharing this shit to everybody. Because you get some motherfuckers that be like, when your show on, motherfucker, look right up there. You look at my page for every fucking thing else. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in your face. They be like, oh, word. I just stopped talking to him like fucking idiot.
All right, send Kenny another invite.
Okay. He just sent a message?
Yeah, he said call him. He's ready.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a second. We're going to bring Kenny onto the show. Count Kenny, the mop assassin. So if you ever need somebody hit, you know what to do. Let me see.
Yeah. Like I said, I am now a writer for Validated Magazine. I'm about to do an interview with DJ Eclipse, who is a DJ / producer. He was known in like some of the hip hop scene, and then he went into house production, and he was working with Todd Terry, and some shit went down. And now he's the newest signee of Ultra Music. So I'm very, very happy for him.
That's very good.
Hello.
Hey, Kenny. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness, we got a new picture. No more Danish crotch.
Yeah, I know. I need to get some new pastry. I was thinking of using a bagel or something. Bagel
like evil as fuck.
No, that picture's fine, Kenny. That picture's fine.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love it. All right, so
did I miss anything? I kind of just got in.
No,
literally.
No, I don't think so. I mean, she could refresh you. She could refresh you, but I mean, like, I don't think you're missing anything.
Yeah, no, we was just talking about Cardi B's bacalao box. That's all we was talking about.
Nice. Get her some yogurt because I hear that clears it up.
But I mean, like I told you before, this is not the first time like some rumors have been spreading about how bad she smells sometimes. I'm telling you, this is not the first time. This is not the first time people have been saying like, oh, that motherfucker, like a box be rocking. You know what I'm saying? But
and she got that what is it, vaginosis, where it just stinks really badly. Schmegma and all kinds of. Yeah, she making cheese down there, huh?
Mm.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah,
I mean, like,
Jesus Christ.
She used to even blatantly talk about how many customers she done had and people she done had. You start doing a lot. See, unfortunately, it's the same for a man, but it's different for a woman. A woman that have been with a lot of partners, I don't give a fuck. Me myself, I've been with a lot of fucking people. I can tell a woman that have been with a lot of partners, no matter how much they clean themselves up or whatever the case may be. There's just a certain scent that's gonna come up behind with a woman that have been fucking her ass off all her life. You just
really?
Yes. It's a
So you can smell the evil in their soul.
Kenny, will you attest to this? No matter
Yes, I call it the evil. You can smell the evil in their soul.
it's a certain scent. It's hard to explain, but it's a certain scent like that they'll give off. And it's not like a bad one, but it's not pleasant either. It's just there. Like you know it. You can tell this motherfucker box them been used to death. Like they've been
He said used to death. Oh,
it's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They better jump on that vinegar and hot water and shit.
For real, the remedy is like plain yogurt, man. Just spread some plain yogurt up in your box if it smells funny, and it will eat it up.
That yogurt that's like full of like the real shit. Not
get that Chobani Greek.
Get some of that bad fructose corn sugar.
Some Dannon. You can't put Dannon in there.
Nah, that Dannon is bull. You got to get like that oikos. No, you got to get like that fucking
that Greek shit, right? Chobani or something.
Yogurt, the real Greek shit, the shit that have been churned and shit like that.
Yeah. You can't get Yoplait.
Nah, Yoplait is bullshit.
Yo, you can't get the key lime pie flavor won't work.
Serious. You got to buy the best Greek yogurt you can find out there to fix that box. Because if you don't, Suzuki man, he said plain yogurt. Yep, he said plain yogurt.
You can't pull out a Yoplait cheesecake flavor.
All right, no flavor, no syrup in it, no flavor. You got to take straight yogurt and eat some of it too. And I'm not saying like put it in, but no, eat that yogurt. Put that yogurt in you, let it sit.
Oh man,
all them cultures in that yogurt and all that good bacteria is gonna eat up that bad bacteria. Trust me.
Dolce de leche, all that sugar will just caramelize it and make it worse.
Oh my god,
yeasty as hell.
She's gonna be like a super infection, just walking like just
man. Just yeasty and creamy, man. It's a real creamy mess.
So you know what? Before we get into the
Cardi B,
yeah, Cardi B,
yeah, making the whole room. Well,
they say it's not real. They said it's not real because the guy who did work with her, especially with the song being #1, he's like, nah, this shit ain't happening. They lying. This, that, and the other. These niggas is so you know.
I don't know. That kind of covered to me. I'm inclined to believe it, man. Did he say dead raccoons? I believe your rumble exploded.
Yeah,
I definitely believe her vagina smells horrid. I do. I do.
Look at her. She looks like it does, man.
And yeah, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about her vagina.
You're right. He would stick his dick right in that. He would not care.
No, I would not. No, I wouldn't. I don't see. That's the thing about most motherfuckers. I'm not most motherfuckers. Believe me when I tell you, I turn down pussy. A real man can turn down pussy. No bullshit. I turn down pussy. Ain't nothing. It gotta fit my standards or be my nasty ass standards. That's what it gotta be. It's sometimes Uncle Daddy, Uncle Beetle. I want some dirt, and sometimes I want the cleanliness and all that other shit. It's what I want, not what's given to me. So
yeah.
Remember that shit.
I agree.
It's like food, right?
Yeah, but don't forget. Exactly. Yeah, but don't forget this. Don't forget this. You got to play your cards right in order to get the full treatment from me. So remember that shit.
Yeah, yo. Man, I'll think about it. I was reading a comment. Somebody had just left me too. Somebody left me a comment there. Exactly, Danae. Exactly. Oh man. So yeah, man, Kenny, what happened to my rest in peace tribute? I wanted a rest in peace tribute for people.
This nigga wasn't dying.
No, I'll get you. I had a plan too. I was actually, and I still will. I'm gonna use your profile picture and make like one of the memorials.
Please do. I love how my friends be wanting me to die. Like sometimes I tell them I'm sick, and they'll send me the most fucked up messages, but I love them.
That was actually the one thing holding me back was I just need to make that. You know how you go to funeral and you get like the little flyers with the rest in peace picture in memory of? Kind of want to do something like that.
Exactly.
Obituary?
Yeah.
Obituary, Kenny?
Oh, for sure, man. I'm going to give him that RIP show, man. Rest in peace, sir.
I swear. Okay, so look. Check it out. Before we get into the deaths that went on this week and stuff like that, I was sent a package. I was sent some wonderful packages from some friends of mine. And here's one of them right here. Here's my address on it. And this came from my friend in Norway. And we all know who that friend is, right? And look, he actually gave me a piece of his blonde hair with it. Ooh,
that's
the plot thickens. And the plot thickens. I am in trouble. I am in trouble. Yo, listen, I'm in fucking trouble. When I die, they're not going to know who the fuck to go to first. Especially if I get murdered. They're going to be like, so...
This is going to end up on a deeper. This could be open in the box and
put that shit in a big-ass pile of like people that wanted to kill the name or man put curses on them and shit like that. So right now, I'm opening the package that my friend gave me. And this came from my wonderful friend, Martin Euthus in Norway. He told me he wanted me to hurry up and open it by a certain date, that it was ticking. You know what I'm
Probably.
Let's see.
Anthrax in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to tell Dark. Literally.
Kenny, we're going to watch Danae get killed on
the
show.
It really is going to be an RIP show. Fuck.
Wait, what does it say?
Sent you a bunch of hands and body parts and shit.
He sent me something in his language, too. Look.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oscar. God, I don't even know if that's an O at the bottom. Good luck reading that.
It's Nordic or Norwegian.
It's probably a threat.
It's Norwegian. And here's the box right here. I hope, is this for me? They have my name on it.
On the box is a bullet.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
Got some teeth and some bloody hair somewhere.
Let's see.
A couple of fingertips in a Ziploc bag.
The pain, the suffering, did it all for you. Okay.
Jesus. How much tape did he use?
Man, he taped the fuck out of that box, man.
Okay.
Is this like 7 at the end of the movie? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Okay, so here, inside of the box, there is a letter. And he drew me a picture of a sexy Bob-omb from Mario. Someone put us up the bum. We get signal. Hello.
I like the drool coming out the cloud's mouth.
I know. Happy that the titties are on his head. Look, someone put us up the bum. Thank you so much, Martin. What else do we have in here? Oh, wow. We got a bunch of stuff in here. He gave me my favorite mercenary, Dengar. He's one of my favorites. This is the 3 1/4 inch Dengar. Thank you, Dar. Thank you very much. I love it. And then he also gave me, what is this? He gave me Crash Bandicoot. And this one is a pretty decent figure. It's articulate. This looks like the NECA.
Oh, that's the NECA one, isn't it? Look
at it. Yes, it is. It's
wow.
Decent too, hefty. You can turn the head a bit. That's some articulation. It's pretty good. Thank you, Dar. Thank you so much. Crash Bandicoot. And this motherfucker got the nerve to have a navel. Look.
I didn't know he had a belly button.
Me either. I never knew Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I know he had fur texture.
For me. But thank you, Dar. Thank you so much. What else is in here? Oh my God, what the fuck? Just kidding. He also gave me the complete DVD box set of Earthworm Jim.
Nice. I remember that cartoon.
Earthworm Jim was my shit. Whether you know it or not, that was a very dark video game and cartoon. Although it was kiddie, it was dark as fuck. Believe me when I tell you. The 3-disc set of Earthworm Jim. Thank you, Darth.
Oh, I can't stand you right now.
Yes.
I love Earthworm
Jim. So much, Darth. Thank you. Thank you, Martin Youthis. And the thing about it is, I'll tell him to watch. He'll be like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Let me see if he's on real quick. But thank you so much, Darth Martin Youthis. Let's see if he's on here right now. And Kenny, tell us about your week, brother.
Oh man, all I did was smoke a bunch of dope and kind of lay in a coma. Had a bunch of days off, so I got to relax and kind of unwind. Let my body kind of let my bones unknit and all that fun stuff.
Did you hear the cracking of your vertebrae?
Yeah, like I like to lay down to hear myself breathe. The
cracking of your vertebrae.
Bought myself a new towel to throw on my head when I sleep, so I'm fine.
New towel?
Yeah, new like black towel. The other one was too old and faded, so time to get a new one. I'm like a bird. You throw a rag on my head and I'll just fall right asleep.
Yeah,
I'll take that into consideration, Kenny.
Yeah, but let me see. Martin Youthis, where the fuck is he? Martin Youthis. There we go. There he is. The thing about it is he'll make sure he won't watch this until like 2 or 3 days later. He was like, so did you like it? I'll be like, Darth, I did a whole video for you. He was like, I don't have time to watch it. Like, I don't have time to watch it. But yeah, that was one of the things that I received while I was sick. And people care about me, and I'm glad of that. I'm very happy about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all this stuff right here. This one, now the Dengar he gave me, right? This is actually supposed to be a Black Series Dengar, but I'm going to take what I can get because we made a deal that if I could beat the Cuphead boss, the one with the dragon boss, right? He said, if you beat it, I'll get you Dengar. And he knows I love Dengar. Dengar is one of my favorite bounty hunters from Star Wars. So I will take this 3 1/4 inch one, but that wasn't part of the deal, Darth. But I'll let you slide because you gave me a whole bunch of other shit. So we're going to put this back in here. And I have another package to show you guys that was given to me. What was it? Another gift somebody sent me in the mail. I think I better start getting a P.O. box. I better start getting it. This right here was sent to me with, I think it's, yeah, name was scratched off and everything. Like, I didn't know who it was. So I kind of like had someone open it up for me a little bit. I gave it to my man outside and Craig asked me, open it. He was like, why? I said, I'll give you $5. You all right? You open it up. And I found I just looked inside to see what it is. But right now I'm going to show you guys what it is. So this right here, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's wrapped up in rice paper. And it says someone made me a knitted doll with a green cape. And it looks like African colors.
There's a voodoo doll and they plan to kill you.
That shit is a motherfucking voodoo doll.
You think it's a voodoo doll?
They sent you a fucking warning. That's your ass. You're done. Oh man, rest in pece, sir. Fuck me, that's awful, man. Oh, I'm sorry.
It might be from Riley.
As a matter of fact, I think I know who this is from because I'm starting to look at.
Oh man, whoever sent it to you right now is rolling a bunch of chicken bones on an oil drum in the back somewhere. Just get ready.
See you in hell,
man. You better summon the sweet spirits to help your ass.
See you in hell.
You better start burning sage or something, man, in your house. Look, man, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, this is definitely the rest in peace show.
You in hell.
Today's a fucking goner.
Man, I'll see you at the crossroads, sir.
Man, be nice. Look,
Kenny, if Danae's in the middle of talking on the show and he just falls flat on the floor, We know what the fuck happened.
Oh,
Okay.
man, you know what that is for sure.
Fucked up.
Oh,
This nigga done got the voodoo doll.
I'm doing that Santeria shit all over you, sir. Ooh.
I know, right? It's too late. And look, they got me with a Scully on.
Yeah.
They got me with a green cape. Someone actually made this. This is no bullshit.
Yeah, it's crochet.
Look, it was crochet. Look.
It's probably filled with human hair. It's part of the superpowers. Human hair and actual bones are inside there.
And they sent me a letter with it too.
Yo, Danae, quickly put an egg under your bed. Just a regular plain egg on a plate. Put it under your bed, and all the evil energy will soak the egg in the morning. And then when you crack the egg, it'll be just blood.
Put a coconut by your door.
A coconut by my door. Oh my God! Don't say this.
Word all the evil spirits away.
Shit.
Okay, a letter with this.
And a white candle by your window.
White candle. Yeah, get the candle for sure.
You gotta get that white candle.
Fuck.
Okay, the person sent me a letter as well. 2 letters, as a matter.
It just says die.
Maybe it's the devil's prayer. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
And it says, "Dear Mr. Shigeki, haha, I designed Super S for you, complete with his own one. Don't, what did it say?
Don't live.
Don't forget to look under his loincloth. Love ya. P.S. Remember me asking what your superpower was?" Okay, so
someone in chat says you have a super stalker. Oh man,
it's Riley.
Aaron, so we found out who made the doll. Aaron Jones made the doll for me. Thank you very much, Aaron. Everybody thinks it's a voodoo doll, Aaron. Let them know it's not a voodoo doll.
She did a look under the loincloth. So there might be some under the loincloth. Does it have like a dick or something?
It's actually very nice. And she put like studs right here on the little
belt.
Yeah. S right here. And everything. See, there's
nothing under the loincloth, like a little dick. So she said to look under the loincloth.
Look under the loincloth. Okay, but look under the loincloth. What do we see?
Kenny.
Oh, yeah, it does. Look. Little panties.
Kenny.
Yeah, you got like the little panties and stuff like that. See? And it's
Kenny,
red.
You see how Danae gets sick and he gets all like this super. I get what? A die, bitch.
Oh. See you in hell.
See you in hell.
See you in hell.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Too.
Oh, it's all disproportionate.
His skin is ebony, as dark as the night, riding streets of vermin and unwelcome blight. Soaring through the air with his cape of green, wearing a garment to hide his an S on his chest means Super Shigeki, defending the weak. Oh my God, I can't read the rest of this line. No voodoo. See, it's not a voodoo doll. See, I trust me. I'm very nice to people. What else? And there's other stuff inside of the package that we'll look at right now. Okay, look. Now, see, I put up a post, right?
I got dibs on the fish.
Nah, I got no. All right. I'll share some with you.
Starburst, just the red ones. The rest can go in the trash.
No, you fucking crazy. The pink one.
Just the red. Only red.
I like the red and the pink
one. I won't fuck up the reds, but I'll take your pinks first.
I like the red and the pink ones.
Me too. And
the pink ones aren't bad. The pink lemonade
ones. Swedish fish, and she got me some Starburst. So yeah, thank you so much, Aaron. I love you, sweetie. I love you so much. This is where my fucking where my piercing was. It's poking out.
You gonna open the Starburst?
You gonna get it? You gonna get another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get another one in here. Because I took it out once I started doing rideshare. Because just in case I gotta fight one of these motherfuckers, they might be like, "Ooh, a weak spot." You know what I'm saying? Trying to crash my teeth in with my piercing and shit. But yeah, look, I love Swedish fish. I absolutely love Swedish fish, and I love Starburst. So thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you for making me fatter. Even though I did lose a lot of weight while I was sick and shit like that. So yeah, Kenny, you got to make sure she's looking through your window right now. Oh no! But yeah, Kenny, you got to make a rest in peace video for me. Remember to do that, okay?
Oh, it'll be a whole episode.
Include the voodoo doll too. Thank you so much, Aaron. You're a sweetheart, doll. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Martin Euthus. Thank you very, very much, sweetheart. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I really do. And for those people that are into what's that? That are into Star Wars Black Series action figures. I'll possibly tomorrow or later on this week, I'll do a Star Wars Black Series busted open marathon. I got to get rid of these action figures over here. I got so many action figures cluttering up and stuff like that. Plus, I got some Ghostbusters coming, the rest of the Ghostbusters set. Rather than opening up the 2 that I have already from the real Ghostbusters cartoon, I would rather open them all up at one swoop so that everybody can see and do the comparisons and stuff like that. So moving right along with the show. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you very much, Martin. I love you. I love you guys. We are going to talk about the late, great Nathaniel Taylor, better known as Rollo.
Rollo.
Anybody remembers Rollo from
Sanford?
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh,
he passed away.
Only 80. He was only 80 years old.
No, he was 80. But I mean, like, only 80 is still a lengthy amount of time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can only hold. I know I'm not going to live that long. I know it. I know I'm not going to live that long. I think the most I'm going to make it to is probably like 50. 50. So,
that's bullshit.
Nah, not old.
What is that? 1 year? 2 years from now?
Goddamn. Yeah, maybe like a year, maybe like a day from now.
Damn. You can make a Wish Foundation to help you out, man. Get you the Avengers at one of your birthdays.
So right here we have a nice article about what the fuck just happened? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Right. Pardon me. No, that's the city calling to let us know that we
fucking Bionic 6, Joe.
Exactly. That's the city calling, letting us know that we have we're in a storm and all this stuff.
Still waiting for you.
Your mic went out. You went out for a minute, baby. But it says right here, Nathaniel Taylor, best known as Rollo on Sanford and Son, dies at 80. It says Nathaniel Taylor, the actor best known for Rollo Lawson, the street smart best friend of the son, the 1970 sitcom Sanford and Son, has died. Taylor died Wednesday at the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles after a heart attack. His son, Claudy Taylor, told the Associated Press Saturday the elder Taylor was 80. Taylor's character Rollo was a sidekick to Lamont. Sanford played by actor Demond Wilson and often drew the skepticism of TV patriarch Fred Sanford. You guys still there?
Yeah, man.
We're listening to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right here, letting you read the news.
Okay, I didn't know what happened. It just got quiet. Okay, Taylor's character Rollo was the sidekick to Lamont Sanford, played by the actor Demond Wilson, and often drew the skepticism of TV patriarch Fred Sanford, who thought Rollo was a bad influence on Lamont because he spent time in jail. The fast-talking but good-hearted Rollo, dressed in colorful suits and called Fred, played by actor and comedian Red Fox Pops. Taylor went on to act in other shows and movies, later opening a performing arts studio for young actors. But his son said Taylor never tired of people recognizing him as Rollo. It was a time and an era. Just to be on the TV as a black man, it was an honor, said Claudy Taylor, who works in the television and film industry behind the scenes. It was an honor for people to remember him. Nathaniel Taylor also played roles on shows such as The Red Fox Show, Police Story, and What's Happening, and blaxploitation films such as Dynamite and Troubled Man. He reprised his role as Rollo in the 1980 spinoff Sanford. Hip-hop music promoter Alonzo Williams, one of Taylor's longtime friends, said the actor was a mentor to many. He was always there with a wise word and kind word and a joke. To put a little icing on it, Williams said, Taylor is survived by his wife, Loretta, 4 daughters, and 3 sons. So, yeah, I mean, rest in peace, Nathaniel Taylor, a.k.a. Rollo. I always liked Rollo on Sanford and Son. Rollo was the favorite. I don't know. I think I always liked it because he was always in trouble or, and sometimes what was messed up, Lamont
Rollo stayed in trouble.
Yeah, but Lamont would blame him for shit, and sometimes Rollo wasn't even doing shit. Yeah, so
just kind of like the blame
Yeah, he was
like, right under the bus.
Yeah, he was sometimes like blame Rollo for shit, and Rollo be like, I don't know what you talking about, Pops, and this, that, and the other. And he was like, then Lamont be like, well, Dad, I thought it would be a good idea. Meanwhile, Rollo's still taking the weight for the shit that Lamont be throwing on him and shit. But yeah, rest in peace, Rollo. I love you, man. Don't miss him. Next up. Huh? What'd you say?
Scheme.
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, your shit.
It's Lamont. Oh my God, I hate this fucking microphone.
Yeah, it sounds like you're coming in from the future with a transmission.
Yeah, like you trying to tell us that, the Kenny Terminator models are coming through. Like, and the thing about it is, the Kenny robots, they just got like a big letter M for a mouth and shit with grills, and they just say destroy, 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 destroy.
Oh my God.
Family, they be like, destroy. Your mic is going in and out.
Damn, yeah.
Shit. Hold on.
Yeah, somebody, tell the hand to stop watching that porn. You're like, oh man, I've been waiting for it to pop up on X and XX.
X and X, is that the site to go to? X and XX? That's the one. Check that
one
one
of my favorite porn sites and shit. Like when I got time to sneak and look at it, I'll be like, oh wow. But yeah,
jeez.
We also lost another wonderful actress this week, Katherine Helmond. And again, please don't get upset with me, but I thought she had passed away already because she was, when I was a kid, she was kind of like up there in age. Not saying that because she's old that she should be dead or anything like that, but I really thought she had passed away a while ago. And it has an article here on Yahoo Entertainment. It says Emmy-nominated actress Katherine Helmond, best known for her role on Who's the Boss, died on February 23rd at her Los Angeles home due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. She was 89 years old.
I thought she was older.
Yeah.
I thought she was way older because she seemed kind of like in her seniors already on Who's the Boss.
That's what I'm saying. She had to be, because I was a kid when Who's the Boss was out.
Yeah, I could have sworn she was like in her 60s or something back then, man.
Yeah.
Early 70s, early 70s.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's one of those things where like you don't want to ask because you don't want to seem like a be like, yo, is Katherine Helmond dead? You know what I'm saying? So
she did so.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, she's been in a lot of things that I really enjoyed. Like I loved her in Soap. I loved her in Soap.
Oh my God.
Me too. And it says Emmy-nominated actress Katherine Helmond, best known for her role on Who's the Boss, died on February 23rd at her Los Angeles home due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. She was 89. Ooh. The star, whose career spanned more than 5 decades, played matriarch Jessica Tate on Billy Crystal's primetime soap sitcom, aptly titled Soap, which ran from 1977 to 1981. I used to love that show. She had 4 actress Emmy nominations for her role. Helmond played another famous mom, Mona Robinson, in another ABC hit series, Who's the Boss? 1984 through 1992. Wow, that show was on that long? Mm-hmm. The role landed her 2 supporting actress Emmy nominations. Helmond also held a recurring role as Dora Sherman on ABC's Coach, 1995 through 1997, opposite Craig T. Nelson and Jerry Van Dyke as Deborah Barron's mother, Lois Welland, alongside Ray Romano and Patricia Heaton on CBS Massive Hit. Everybody Loves Her. That's right. Wow. She was in a lot of long-lasting shit. She had a pretty good career. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Had steady work. You know what I'm saying? Born on Galveston Island in Texas on June 5th, 1929, Katherine Mary Helmond was the only child of Joseph and Thelma Helmond. Excuse me. Her father was a fireman, her mother a housewife. Her parents divorced a few years after she was born, and the young Katherine was raised in a strict Roman Catholic tradition by her mother and grandmother. In addition to her TV work, the veteran actress also took Broadway by storm. She won a Tony in 1973 for her performance in Eugene O'Neill's The Great God Brown. She also appeared in plays Private Lives, Don Juan, and Mixed Emotions. On the film front, Helmond was a regular collaborator on Monty Python, director Terry Gilliam, starring in 3 of his films named namely Time Bandits. Yes, I love that movie. Brazil, and I love that movie too. Yep, Time Bandits, Brazil, and Fear and Loathing is all three of these movies I love. Absolutely love. And Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Helmond's casting in the Time Bandits wasn't exactly conventional, as she got the part only after Gillian's original choice for the role, Ruth Gordon, broke her leg while shooting a Clint Eastwood movie. In Brazil, Helmond played the cosmic surgery addicted mother to Jonathan Price's central character. Gillian is said to have called her up to offer her the part, saying, "I have a part for you, and I want you to come over to do it. But you're not going to look very nice in it." Sure enough, she spent several hours a day with her face covered in a mask, which caused her to develop blisters. Damn. Ooh. And it goes further on to tell her story and, you know, what movie she's been in and everything. If you want to check out this article, this one right here is on Yahoo, which is actually very, very good. Very good. Does she leave anyone behind?
Probably.
She was a love. All right, right here it says Helmond is survived by her husband, David Christian, who said the following after her death was announced. "She was the love of my life," Christian said. "We spent 57 beautiful, wonderful, loving years together, which I will treasure forever. I've been with Katherine since I was 19 years." Wow. "The night she died, I saw the moon was exactly half full, just as I am now. Half of what I've been my entire adult life." That's so sad. And it's a high possibility he won't live long. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
I've seen situations and I've had relatives who, like, once the other party passed, they didn't live long after that. They really didn't. Or like, I don't know. It was just like they didn't have a will to live anymore. And it was
heartbreak.
Yeah, it's very heartbreaking. And, you know, from what he said right there, like 57 years, that's a long time.
That is.
Jeez. A long time. That's love. That's real love.
That show is
real love right there. Because you got these new motherfuckers, they can't make it past a fucking month. They be like, "I'm divorcing your ass." Divorcing your ass.
I don't last past the booking.
Oh shit. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Money in the envelope on the dresser, I'm gone.
Man, that's messed up.
Or I'll hit your fucking Venmo account and we're done.
Man. So we got some comments over here. It says somebody says, laughing out loud, "No, you won't. Aaron's doll is going to stab you in your sleep." Laughing out loud, Aaron says. Aaron Jones says, "Boring, read erotica." Mouthback said, "You like all the bad people." Laughing out loud, she says, "Me too. It's because she was bald. She looked older. I'm guessing, Danae, you will pass full after I bite it." What? I don't.
What?
Was it getting bitten?
I don't know. Motherfucker's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die.
What is it? That
Okay, you right.
Yo, that doll, but you be about to be found dead with that doll next to you.
Nah, I'm keeping this fucking doll. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hold this doll up throughout the whole show. I want everybody to see the fucking doll. You know what? I think my other action figures, if this doll does come to life, I think my other action figures will protect me. Because I got some violent ass fucking action figures. I got Megatron over there, ED-209, Ed-209. I got Rambo, Sabretooth, all them motherfuckers. They'll come to life. They'll be like, "Not today, Galvatron." Like, "Hey, I'm not even doing anything." All right, so next up.
Yo, that kind of looks like Eric from South Park.
You know, it looks like that. You know why I like him? He reminds me of Sluggo. Remember Sluggo from
Mr. Bill?
Yeah, from Mr. Bill. I used to love Sluggo. He was the black Mr. Bill, and I always wanted to see Mr. Bill get fucked up. And
Aaron said this timing on the comments is all fucking.
The only time you would see Sluggo smile is when Mr. Bill is getting hurt, and he would always be pointing at him like this with them lips. He'd be like, lips would be real big. I used to love. She says, Aaron says, wait, let me see what she said. "That doll's fucking dick will slay them all."
Don't have a dick, huh?
Wait, this doll doesn't have a dick.
Oh man, pull up his panties.
Yeah, just pull up the loincloth. Like where?
Let's see. I think he does. I think the
that little nib right there. Why is his dick on the bottom of his
right there?
That's yours. Fuck.
Yo, your dog's health
I got
problem
pretty
because
decent junk down here. I'm jealous of this doll now. What the fuck?
is it, or is it like the head coming out the side of his body?
Yeah, the head coming out the side of his fucking leg. This motherfucker's dick is just like he has to wear. I understand the costume now. He has to wear this so that he can fight crime and not scare the children and other adults.
The S stands
people's
for
wives.
Oh yeah, goddamn, yeah, okay.
Look at the dick on this fucking guy. I'm telling Xbox. I'm telling the Xbox police.
Yo, why is balls like on one side of his leg just gigantic too? He got melanoma.
Aaron said dick and balls. It has dick and balls.
I am telling the fucking Xbox police what happened. Look at this shit. But yeah, thank you again, Aaron. And yeah, this is going to be our mascot for the night. Anytime something is questionable or like, we're going to ask him, should we keep it or not? And if he says yes, we keep it. Or if he's going to be our mascot for a bit. All right, so we're gonna put him down right here.
He says, well, his voice sounds like Satan talking. I mean,
yeah, right.
so in all truthfulness, wait a minute. In all truthfulness, that voodoo doll has given you at least 7 inches on your dick.
Yeah, right. This guy is impressive. Look at this.
Yeah, man. At the side of his body. Look at
that. He cannot. This is like the friend that you know is packing heat, and you know if you leave him with your girlfriend for like a week or so, she's gonna they're gonna fuck because it's because he's packing heat. Look at this shit, and look, he's made for pleasure. If you look real good, he's made. You look
real good at the doll dick.
He's made for pleasure right here. You got to look real good. He's made for pleasure because this headpiece right here. It slants upward.
Hell no.
That curves up.
It has a slant to it.
Void where their souls.
I believe it. I totally believe it.
This guy is a problem. I don't know if I'm going to keep him in my fucking house because if I
keep the doll or give it to me.
Yeah, exactly. This one, whoever made this fucking Erin knew exactly what she was doing when she created him. She knew exactly what he was doing, and he keeps his penis. This right here covers the top part of his penis. So all he has to do is just flip up his skirt. He's like, oh.
Aaron Jones says that's a side of beef. Yep. Straight up Tuesday that she just gave you.
This man cannot stay in my fucking house.
No, he's making your other action figures uncomfortable.
Exactly. You're making them uncomfortable. This is some shit right here. I'm gonna put this on Twitter, and I want them to say something about this. And I'm gonna show him with his dick hanging out too. I'm gonna show him with his dick hanging out. And that Scully look, any fucking hero that wears a fucking Scully like this means fucking business. This is a fucking business Scully right here. So yeah, we're gonna put him down right here, and we're gonna talk. The next subject we're gonna cover is about. Oh man, this is kind of sad right here because only certain people that are within the toy community will understand who this guy is, and he paved the way for a lot of wonderful toys and action figures and robots and stuff like that. And it says Takara founder Yasuda Sato passes away. We are here to report the sad news of the passing of Yasuda Sato, founder of Takara, today known as Takara Tomy, a longtime chairman in the company. Mr. Sato, excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Sato rocking them black. You got Mr. Sato though rocking them blackface dolls right next to him. Flanking them.
I like it for the Transformers. Nice. I already saw that shit. I looked at it, I was like, motherfucker.
They're flanking them left to right. Here's the two best ones.
Yeah. It says Mr. Sato founded Sato Vinyl in 1955, a small company that later became Takara Vinyl in 1960, and finally was known simply as Takara in 1966. Mr. Sato was chairman of the company from the beginning and during the crucial time when Microman and Diaclone toys became Transformers in the US by Hasbro, and during the respective release of the toys in Japan. He retired from the company in 2001, long before the merge with Tomy in 2005. NHK website confirms that Yasuda Sato, king of the toys, passed away yesterday. He was 94 years old, a long life with great contributions to our beloved franchise. And this is over here at TFW 2005. And anytime you want to argue about Transformers lore or you just want to see grown men act like children, you head on over to TFW. But they do have some wonderful photos, so on and so forth, this, that, and the other. And I love going to TFW. I visit them, toys, comics, the whole shit. But yeah, Rest in peace, Yasuda Sato. You bought a lot of
wow, 94. He lived a life.
94. 90 fucking 4. We could only hope to make it to that age.
Word.
94 years old. Yep. So I mean,
hi Tina. Tina Burns has joined us.
Hey Tina, what's going on, sweetie? So I mean, moving right along, we're gonna cover a topic that's very dear to Kenny's heart because
oh, is it?
Yeah, it's very dear to Kenny's heart. So I felt as though I would give you the time to gather yourself before I
know what it is.
So we're going to talk about the young man who dips his testicles in custard.
This motherfucker.
So
him and people fucking like him. By people like him, I mean these fucking food delivering jerk offs. Go ahead. Go right ahead. So talk about this scumbag.
Because I know how passionate you are about us food delivery guys and us rideshare people. So I figured I would.
Yeah, scum. Yeah, I call it scum.
Yeah. We love, but you know, I love the fact that you refer to me as scum because I try to be the opposite, the polar opposite of what you think we are. But I think there's
come get this quarter for a tip, right? I got a quarter in my pocket.
Anyway, I can prove to you that I'm not a scumbag rideshare. Yes, I eat some of the fries. Yes, I dip it.
Fuck you already for that. No, fuck you. No.
I'm hungry. They don't feed us, Kenny.
I don't give a fuck. I'm paying for my food, man. Get out of here.
A couple of fries shouldn't hurt. That would bring you a nice warm meal that's in place. And unfortunately, I saw the picture that you showed of your nachos being splattered all over the place. And on her behalf, shame on her. Shame on her.
Came out here high as fuck too, by the way. I was high already, but she came in here supremely higher than me. I could smell whatever the fuck she was smoking off her, by the way. With my smack.
Show the audience the picture of your
Oh, go please share it, please, so they can see just how horrid. Oh, keep in mind the food was ice cold. It was completely cold, and she had drinking my mango. What was it? It was like a mango Fiesta Freeze. It sounded fantastic. It sounded refreshing and delicious, but I got none of it.
Wait a minute, she drank your drink too?
Yeah, man. She took my drink and she tried to say there was no drink in the order, man. Look at that. Look, that's a Mexican pizza.
No, that right there looks amazing. I would have been happy if she
No, you would have been happy? Get out of it. That shit was 30 minutes late, man. 30.
You should be grateful.
30 minutes late, 3-0, man. You know how when you get your food, it gives you an expected amount of time. First, it said
roughly. That shit looked like a crunch wrap gone bad.
Man, it got molested. You can tell where she drove and she didn't give a fuck and she just kind of rolled to the side. She had like look at the pressure on top of that box. She had something on top of the damn box like her purse.
My mouth is watering just looking at all that melted goat cheese and those little diced tomatoes, all that flavor robust.
You know what? It doesn't look like that when you're supposed to have it. It looks like there's cheese on the top of the fucking pizza. It looks like there's sauce underneath the fucking cheese.
Box.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I did, because, you know, fuck it. I don't waste shit. I'm not going to waste it. Because it wasn't hot, and they gave me a full refund for it, by the way. I called fucking the DoorDash or whatever, Grubhub, whatever the fuck I use, and I complained. I didn't just call. I talked to a person on the text chat, and I let my thing be known. And then when I wasn't satisfied with that, because first they offered me a partial refund, no, I don't want a partial. I'm going to call the phone number and actually talk to somebody. And I talked to 2 different people because they kept passing me around because they didn't want to hear me and my complaints.
I wouldn't have wanted to hear it either. I'd have been like, give you the refund. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You enjoy your meal and you got a free meal. She pre-stirred it for you. So, I mean, like,
no, look there, pre-stirred. No, you know pre-stirred. Out here, man. That shit was hot. That shit was hot like a piece of ice, man. Why did my ETA delivery change from like 15 minutes to all of a sudden 30 to 45 minutes? Like, hold on, this ain't happening. And I'm looking at, because you can track where the driver is and where your food is and all that on the phone. So I'm looking at the app, and this motherfucker's parked somewhere not too far from the damn Taco Bell. Like, what are you doing in that parking lot? Get your ass up. Like, I wish I had the number so I could call the driver.
I need fries. It's all about the fries. That's the only way we eat.
I had nacho fries, and guess what? My fries were subtracted from. It didn't seem like a full. a full nacho fry. Also, guess what was missing? My dessert was also missing. I decided to treat myself. I'm on a pretty strict.
Honestly, the dessert went to her, especially if she's a
Oh no,
dessert went to
dude,
her.
my drink wasn't just a drink. It was a mango Fiesta Freeze. It was like a slushy with a mango refreshing twist to it. You know, she drank that. I got a large because why not treat myself? I have a pretty strict diet. I follow the Gracie diet. You pretty much just eat fucking fruits and fish and vegetables.
Right.
But I cheat sometimes, so I decided to cheat and have a nice greasy Taco Bell meal. And on that day, here comes this high as a kite lady who was in a parking lot for 15 to 20 minutes, probably getting high before she does my delivery. With this, and now you have her brethren dipping his nuts in salsa. It doesn't surprise me.
That right there, that's a violation. That right there.
Y'all like that. All of y'all like that. Fuck all y'all.
I would never dip my nuts in
You know what? Let me tell you something. I deal with y'all like this. I don't wait inside the house. I sit on my porch on a driveway and I eyeball the car when it comes, just so they see me.
It already happened before it even gets to you. Believe me when I tell you. It already happened. It's already didn't happen before it gets to you. So you can eyeball all you want to.
And it's Taco Bell's fault because I told them motherfuckers, can you please put it in a bigger bag so you can staple each individual item in smaller bags and place them in a bigger bag to staple that bigger bag.
Wait, pause, because I'm reading the headline. It says testicles and salsa. Lawyers are baffled. Why is this case a felony?
Because the motherfucker's a felon. That's why.
Some disgusting shit. I would
throw the book at him.
I would sue on some shit like that. And I'm a shit driver myself. I deliver. This week was my first week ever doing Uber Eats, and I absolutely love it because it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Oh man, Uber Eats is the worst one too. They have the shittiest service on all of them.
I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to fucking worry about anybody showing me their yachi, and then later on they be like, "Oh, he tried to molest me." You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a lot of females that'll be drunk and get in your car. They'll show you all sorts of shit, make all sorts of passes at you. Then, like the next day when their shame kicks in, like that black man raped me.
Yeah,
go near you. I dropped you off at the police station, you scum. You know what I'm saying?
Should have seen a sword drop up.
We have an article over here at Knox News. And it says testicles and salsa. Lawyers are baffled why the case is a felony. And it says right here, Howard Matthew Webb, 31, is accused of placing his testicles in a salsa container that was then delivered to a low-tipping customer last month. Angela Gosnell, Knoxville News Sentinel. Dipping your testicles in someone else's salsa is unappetizing, to put it mildly. But it is a crime. But is it a crime?
Yes, absolutely. Look at him. Look at him. This low testosterone having motherfucker.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, I would have instantly thought he did something to my food if he brought my food to me. Howard Matthew Webb, 31 of March. He's only 31. He looks that old. He looks old as fuck.
No, that haggard bum. You should have seen him in the video, man. I saw the video. He had like gauges in his ear. He looks like a piece of shit who works at Trader Joe's on the fucking weekend.
Howard Matthew Webb, 31 of Maryville, faces a felony charge after authorities say he placed his testicles in a salsa container that was then delivered to a woman who had ordered Mexican food through an online delivery service. So look, what's the lesson we're learning here real quick, Kenny?
Don't trust motherfuckers. Don't trust anybody.
It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't Mexican.
Man, it happens with everything I get, man. I order fucking Japanese goddamn curry, and guess who's eating my fucking side of fucking tempura? I order fucking a patty melt. Guess who's eating my fucking onion rings?
I think
Mexican.
I think it's the attitude that you're taking with your drivers or deliverers.
Yeah, come get this fucking nickel.
Last week on a charge of adulteration of food, liquids, or pharmaceuticals, a Class C felony in this case, punishable by a sentence of 3 to 6 years for first-time offenders. Under the statute, which is rarely used in Tennessee, a jury would have to find Webb adulterated the salsa with his genitals, and that he did so with the intent to cause bodily injury, serious bodily injury, or death. 3 seasoned attorneys, no pun intended, 3 seasoned attorneys not connected to the case told the News Sentinel they believe that law doesn't apply here. It's possible, they said, that no existing law perfectly fits this strange salsa scenario. It's doubtful under these facts, no matter how outrageous, that this criminal offense could be proven, said prominent Knoxville defense attorney.
Oh my God, fuck the defense attorney, man. Kill him too.
Yeah.
Oh, what a scumbag.
It appears Salsa Man may have committed an act for which the legislature has no yet contemplated No, for which the legislature has not yet contemplated the absurdity of.
I'll tell you what, it's attempted murder. You put it like that because he's fucking tampering with someone's fucking food.
Any type of bacteria.
Yeah, hepatitis. Imagine.
That's fucking disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. And plus, anyway, why would, of all things, and again, if I'm going to do something fucking disgusting like that, I'll spit in it or
get nuts in the damn salsa.
That's too, I don't know. That's exposing myself to too much. Like, that's going through too much. Like, why would you dip your nuts in stuff? What if that has like that hot pepper in it? You put your nuts in there, you get severe.
Then you deserve it. And you fucking deserve it.
Yeah, like, why would you do something like that? That's absolutely disgusting. And it says Mike Wallen, a local defense attorney with more than 20 years of experience, delivered his view with more zest. How in the hell would you think dipping your
writing this
someone's salsa is going to kill them or do them serious bodily injury? The really nasty and that looks like some good salsa right there. I love Mexican food. The really nasty details. Webb might have avoided arrest had he and a delivery driver not made a video that appeared to show him defiling the salsa in the passenger seat of the car. The 14-second clip somehow made it to Facebook, where it racked up hundreds of shares before ultimately landing in the hands of law enforcement. This is what you get. You give an 89-cent tip for an almost 30-minute drive. The female driver threw laughter in the video. Oh, it feels good on my testicles, Webb says. Oh, it feels good. you know, salsa has that heat to it, but it's kind of cool. You know,
yo, I'm about to kill the next motherfucking icy.
I'm about to kill the next.
The next motherfucker comes to my food. I'm about to murder. Fuck this motherfucker.
Honestly, you know there's gonna be some copycat people now. You know there's
of course. Motherfucking scumbag, man.
And it says the driver worked as an independent contractor for Dinner Delivered, an online delivery service that serves parts of East Tennessee and North Georgia. She was fired, but has not. It should be he. She was fired.
No, it's a she because he's a bitch.
Yeah.
She was fired. I'm offended.
Though police say the investigation is ongoing. Webb, whose lawyer couldn't be reached for comment Thursday, had no connection to the delivery service or the restaurant. And in an arrest warrant, Maryville Police Department investigator Rod Fernandez wrote that Webb adulterated the food. He adulterated Mexican food. And Lalaz Fernandez.
I hope they smacked him around in the back.
Like, man, disrespect this salsa, man.
I hope this senor fucking put some hands on it, man.
Mr. Fernandez wrote that Webb adulterated his food and it's Mexican salsa, Holmes. That is for human consumption, man, by placing in a foreign object his testicles with an intent to cause bodily injury. Bend the wire. Bend the wire.
Oh, Lord.
The definition of bodily injury is broad and can include temporary illness, noted Brian Stevenson, who prosecuted cases for the Davidson County Attorney General's office before opening his own defense firm in Nashville. And it goes on to later discuss what the fuck is this? Toilet water and public hair tacos. This, you know, I'm gonna have to read more of this on my own time, but yeah, you got to check out this right here. This I am
absolutely disgusted.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
Yeah, this is fucking unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I want my fucking money back. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm hurt, and
I feel for that poor lady. Jesus. I'm angry, upset, and hurt too, motherfucker. Shit.
I feel for the salsa. Salsa, you have to understand.
Yeah, I feel for the salsa. Word.
Yeah, you have to understand. You cannot have good Mexican, and especially with Taco Bell. Even though it's like pre-made packaged sauce, you got to have the sauce with Taco Bell. Would you agree, Mika? Because I heard you had a little adventure with some salsa with some Taco Bell packages recently. But would you agree that I will attack you more over my sauce than my taco?
Man, you know I put extra sauce on my shit until that bitch smashed it.
But look, she mixed it together for you.
I will attack somebody more for my guacamole.
Fucking whore mouth.
My guacamole, yeah, like we gonna fight for that.
Yeah,
more than the taco.
She says I stuck my taco in a taco once. Oh, Aaron, you're a bad girl. Like? I'm telling the Xbox police on you.
I'd like to implore anyone listening, I'd like to implore you to take steps to protect yourselves from these scumbags. When you order your fucking food, you tell them to individually wrap each item in a separate, smaller paper bag, a brown small. Every restaurant has a brown small sandwich paper bag. You tell them to not just to staple it, but to staple first and then tape the bag shut. You then take those other smaller parcels and you put them in a bigger paper bag that also must get taped and stapled. Now you take your drink. If you have like a smoothie or something like I did with the mango freeze, you tell them to tape the motherfucking lid right up so they can't stick a straw, can't drink, do nothing. And you also put that in its own paper bag, staple and tape. You got to protect yourselves from these fucking scumbags.
Nah, let it happen, bro.
Get out of here.
They don't feed us, Kenny. They don't.
You have me over here doing a public service announcement. I'm so fucking in such distress over this shit.
But Kenny, they don't feed us.
I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck. And you know what?
You want us to ride around hungry?
Yeah, I do. And you know, that guy giving you an 89-cent tip.
How fucking heartless can you be?
You know, and a tip is optional. Let me say he's mad for no fucking reason because you already get paid the goddamn wage. Why the fuck do I have to come out of my pocket extra to give you anything I give you should be thanked and appreciated because oh my god, thanks for this quarter because I didn't have the quarter before because you know DoorDash wasn't paying me the quarter, but you did. It shouldn't be all fuck this quarter. I don't need this quarter, motherfucker. It's money. Who the fuck is teaching these people the value of money? God damn it, my tip is something that isn't a mandate. It's optional. It says on the DoorDash fucking thing, on Grubhub, on Postmates, on Uber.
No. It wasn't Uber Eats who did that shit. It wasn't Uber Eats. There was some.
No, they're all scum. I don't give a fuck. They're all scumbags, and they all want to vampire drain you for extra money with a goddamn tip. And you know, it makes me mad when you see the tip thing. It says 10%, 15%, 20 goddamn percent of my money. Eat my dick, motherfucker. So I always use other, and then the other I leave that as 0. So when they come to me, I determine how much the tip is gonna fucking be.
Look, if you're this livid about your food being delivered to you,
yes, I am.
Fashion and in unorganized fashion, you need to tip, or you're gonna get nuts in your salsa next time.
No, they gonna get what I give them because my tip is my discretion.
No, you're gonna get nuts in your fucking salsa.
I tip for good service. I don't pay bums fucking money. I tip for good service. You and your brethren need to fucking shape up or ship out.
You leave my brethren alone. Besides that scumbag, because he wasn't working for.
Yeah, you're all the same bunch of.
No. I'm not defending the nut.
I'll throw you all in the same pot and out the garbage. I make broad generalizations all day long. It ain't one of you, it's all of you.
Well, you should be happy. You should be happy that she fucking mixed the shit together for you.
Nah, fuck that.
Kenny, come on, let's be real here. You know you do get aggravated when you have to stir together all the cheese and shit.
No, it's a Mexican pizza. I don't do that. I don't stir my shit. I leave it alone, sir. And let me tell you what I did. Since the tells you what the driver's name is on the Grubhub app, I went ahead when I called customer service. I said, yeah, the driver's name was so and so. You need to check that. There's something wrong with her.
You need to check that.
Come up here high as hell too, man. Get out of here.
Fierce Play said that he's with you, Kenny, on this one.
Thank you, sir. These people.
He said that's why he don't bother with
that is fucked up. That's very fucked up. Like I don't know why. What possessed this man to just go and dip his fucking nuts?
What's wrong?
Like that was the most bizarre shit. That's why before I posted it, I did my research and it was real. Like this motherfucker really got mad and dipped his shit in somebody. Like that's so bizarre. Like
and the audacity too of the defense lawyer to say, "What's the harm? How can you can? What if he had hepatitis? God knows what he's bleeding and shoot AIDS.
Anything like disgusting. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. I don't know who. I wouldn't even expose my nuts like that. My nuts are very sensitive. Even in sexual situations, I don't let my nuts get touched. So I don't even see why he even like pulled out his nuts and put it in some salsa. That's risking too much. That's too much to risk. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Mika, what are your closing thoughts on this? Because we know Kenny's very happy that this happened.
I want to know because I am thinking all sorts of thoughts right now.
No, please give me one because I know you're just as fucked up as me. And I love it.
No, I said that the only time that I'll accept nuts on my salsa is when I'm getting fucking teabagged.
This is what you like? Huh? Where's the fucking hand at? He was here earlier. Did you kill him?
Huh?
Where's the hand at? He was here earlier.
No, he wasn't.
You would have loved it. He came through and he just said, "Yeah,
homie, was he asking for help?
He's tired.
Mika looked at him and said something. She looked, and it was creepy how she looked at him too. She looked up at him like this. She said, "Go get some rest," and then just looked over at him again. She said, "Go get some rest," and he was like, "You see me?" And you heard him like.
Man, this show is martyred with death today. Good Lord. Look at all of that. What's going on? Jesus.
Excuse me. Over here.
Speaking of death, good Lord, another thing's dying. Marvel right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a subject over here. We're talking about Disney shutting down Marvel Comics with question mark. Disney has been doing, and honestly, this is my personal opinion. I don't think Disney knows what to do with Marvel. I really don't. They don't know. No, they know what to do with Marvel. I don't think they know what to do with like the darker heroes and with the agendas and the new people that they have brought in to write for them. It's ruining the brand. It's ruining the brand. It's been a while. Like I used to actually get disappointed or get upset when I would miss certain issues of certain comics. Whereas though it's actually gone, like I would say the last book I read from Marvel was Punisher Max.
Punisher Max is great.
Punisher Max is
fucking Barracuda, great villain.
Yes. But like some of this newer stuff, I try to give it a chance, and it's horrible. And you know, say what you want, say this, that, and the other. Call me old school, whatever. But a good story of good versus evil, where you're keeping the hero at his core elements, his core, you know, core of what he or she is, and not altering it too much. That's when you keep your fan base. What you're doing now, putting your social politics in it, doing this diversity shit, inclusion, and all this other shit, it's ruining comics, literally ruining them. And honestly, you see this character where I got the mouse at right here? Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
You mean Patient Zero?
This is the beginning of the end of Marvel. Believe me when I tell you. If they keep doing what they're doing going forth, especially with Brie Larson, with the way she's very outspoken. Whatever happened to the time when you made a movie and kept your fucking mouth shut? Whatever your opinions was, you guys talked over it over a table, or
that's what you get paid to do. You're just getting paid to act. You're not getting paid to speak your fucking opinion.
Exactly. You had actors that were scared to open their fucking mouths back in the day. Even when even if the movie flopped or did good, they wouldn't even they wasn't even no longer like the movie that came out, it probably flopped or whatever. They still wouldn't speak bad about it. But see, we got something now where so Brie Larson decides to not only talk shit or like downplay or like berate the individuals who may not happen to like her movie, but she also talks about how white men this, white men that, men this, men that. But you forget this. You forget this.
No.
Hear me out. You forget that the white men that you're talking about and those men that you're talking about, those are the only ones who will pay to go see your film. Your SJWs, your third wave feminists and all that shit. They cheer you on, but they're not buying your shit. They're not going to see your shit. It's us nerds and it's the white guys and the men and stuff like that go see these superheroes and stuff like that. So yeah, Brie Larson, you just shot yourself in the fucking foot, and you probably single-handedly just brought down the MCU. This is the first time I've seen an MCU movie get as low ratings as it's ever been. And then you got Rotten Tomatoes over there trying to play
damage control.
Yeah, you got them trying to play damage control over there and shit like that. So I mean, like, yeah, we're gonna read this right here, because I don't want to go too far off on a tangent, because I could be talking about this Marvel shit all night long. And
hey, before you go, the interesting thing about this is Captain Marvel kind of marked the death of the comics itself. With all she brought all the SJW shit to the comics. So when they inject that to the fucking movies, which is starting to do already, that's gonna be the kiss of death times too. That's again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to keep those social politics and your ideals and your beliefs and governmental politics and all that other shit out of comic book superhero sci-fi shit. Nobody wants it.
I felt that Brie Larson made it about her.
Yeah, of course she did.
The movie's not about you, boo.
Of course she did. I don't understand, because back in the day, you fucked up anything at Disney's or fucked up anything that they put out there, they shut your ass down.
Right.
They shut your ass down. You would see an advertisement for a movie with Brie Larson. The minute she started opening her mouth, that advertisement will have a totally different character in there. I'm telling you, I've seen it. Whereas though, like now, I don't think Disney even they care, but I don't even think they really know what the fuck to do anymore. I really don't. And it says right here over at Comic Book News, and yeah, Comic Book News does some bullshit sometimes, but at the same token, they do put it out there. And it says the comic book industry is presently said to be in a state of collapse. Of course it is. And following the recent news of the troubles within the DC Comics, now it is being speculated Disney may actually be considering shutting down Marvel Comics. Speculation about problems within the Marvel Comics comes from a press release issued by the company where Marvel Comics chief creative officer Joe Quesada and editor-in-chief C.B. Kebelowski are attending the upcoming SXSW, where the pair will be hosting a panel and putting it forth how Marvel Comics is responsible for the success in other markets such as film, TV, video games, and merchandise, which is true. Titled Marvel, From Comics to Screens. The hour-long panel will look at how some of the Marvel's most iconic characters and storylines have contributed to the games, movies, and television series that are so renowned among popular culture. Everything starts with an idea, and Marvel Comics is the spark that lights the fire. The press release states in part, Bleeding Cool actually puts it forth, the reason Quesada and Kebelowski are doing the panel is, in essence, to save Marvel Comics, as sales have been dwindling for years, and they need to convince Disney that publishing Marvel books, comic books, even though they are losing money, is still a good idea because it is the inspiration for markets that do make money, such as Kevin Feige's insanely popular MCU. Exactly.
But well, Marvel wouldn't have anything to worry about if they didn't give away their fucking franchise to Disney.
Well, see, they had no choice. In a way, they had no choice because of the simple fact that they needed money. They needed money badly. But at the same token, they needed to maintain some of that creative process. Yeah, but like the writers. And see, here's the thing. The comic book scene is filtered with nothing but people that just want to push their own agendas, tell their story.
Yeah,
tell a good superhero story. Tell a good superhero story. Punisher Max, very good book. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old Man Logan.
The problem is this generation of comic book artists really weren't comic book fans when they grew up. You're looking at the result of like anime kids and shit.
Exactly.
Even they'll even admit, oh, my influences are from manga, and they'll talk all that other shit, but they won't talk about like the old comics from back in the day. Which if you look at it, the switch in tone is incredibly different than what we have now, man. Everything has to have some kind of social commentary. You can't just have a good story for good story's sake. There's always some kind of weird pandering thing in it now.
Right. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. And it's not needed. People read comics. People go see sci-fi movies. People go read sci-fi books, this, that, and the other, fantasy, and so on and so forth, to get away from everyday life. We don't want that. We don't want your views. We don't want your ideals, your quirky ass fucking pedophile, like glazed over fucking thoughts and visions and shit into our fucking sci-fi shit. We like a good story of good versus evil with some good violence in it, some action, great storytelling, so on and so forth. Keep it like that. When you start including like you're doing your inclusion, your diversity, your other little political like agendas and social political agendas, adding that shit in there, it fucks everything up.
Like her political agendas just kind of killed. Like seeing the movie, seeing Captain Marvel, it killed it for me.
Honestly, let's be really honest here. Who wanted a Captain Marvel movie? Really? Even the male Captain Marvel movie.
I don't give a shit about Captain Marvel, man.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Now, I remember you saying on Facebook.
And that's the problem with people over at Marvel right now and over at Star Wars right now. They want to give you what they want to give you. You give your customers what the fuck they want. If I go to fucking Taco Bell and I ask for a fucking 12 box with extra jalapeno sauce on it, that's what I want. Don't have me no fucking cinnamon twists and shit like that. Be like, here, this is what you want to eat. They're like, no, I asked for a 12 box of fucking tacos with jalapeno sauce. That's what I like eating. No. Here, eat the cinnamon twist and here's some jalapeno on it. Motherfucker, I don't want this shit. I didn't ask for this. So what happens now is that you're getting a slew of movies, and see, now we can even go into the factor of if you are going to do a Captain Marvel movie, all right, yeah, it sounds like you want to take the men out of it. All right, I'll even swallow that. But why the fuck did you go to Carol Danvers? Carol Danvers is the worst Captain Marvel that's ever been recorded in Marvel history. And not just me. Other fans will tell you. No one cares for her. No one likes her. Not even in comic books. They've had more than 5 different issue 1s trying to reboot this motherfucker, and nobody wants it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes Carol Danvers. Why couldn't you do Monica Rambeau? Monica Rambeau.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, why can you do
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Lays right over that. And in the movie, people say, like, oh, she pops up as her friend. No. Monica Rambeau was a longtime member of the Avengers, and she was a captain. She was Captain Marvel for years. East Coast Avengers, West Coast Avengers. She's been in all of them. Why can you do that?
Well, like when I spoke about that, there were some people who was talking about like Carol Danvers was there first.
No, she
Monica Rambeau came out in the Spider-Man 16 issue number 16 in like 82 or 84, but Carol Danvers was there in the 60s.
Imagine my life.
Is that mine? Yeah, that was mine. Go ahead, keep going.
No, I was saying they were having a debate on my thread about who was first, like Monica Rambeau or Carol Danvers. Everybody's saying Carol Danvers, like Monica Rambeau.
No, they don't even read. Half of these motherfuckers that go to these movies,
Monica Rambeau didn't even
into them because they as long as they see something flashing up on the screen and shit, and because you'll have these movie fanboys try to argue you, and I try to tell them your mic is blank. Your mic is blank again. I think. Were you talking just now, Mika?
No.
Oh, okay. You had these movie fanboys. They'll go by. They feel as though because they saw a movie that they know everything there is to know about Marvel. No, you don't. They'll be like, yeah, but you said Carol Danvers didn't come around to the 2000, and before that she was Miss Marvel. No one really. They don't know what to do with her. The reason why they pushed us forth as of recent is because of the current agenda that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why. And what gets me is that you have the black feminists that'll follow behind her, all this other shit, not even knowing
that they started on that. Danae, do not get me started on that.
Yeah, it really just glazed over your ass. What about Monica Rambeau? Oh, Monica, who's that? Oh, so you never read the books either, right?
That Monica would have been great, and then
perfect. Even if you do keep out the other Captain Marvels, okay, go to Monica Rambeau. No, you shot straight all the way to Carol Danvers, the least likable Captain Marvel. Then you got Brie Larson up there talking shit, telling everybody this, that, and the other, or like the movie you a misogynist pig or whatever the case may be.
You know what? Thinking about it now that you're mentioning it, she's kind of perfect for that fucking role because her character is that. She's a SJW, unlikable kind of character in the comics. I think she's doing the exact same shit.
And see, you know what? Another thing too, you got to understand, Marvel is doing this because they're trying to look for DC's equivalent of Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman was a very big hit. Wonder Woman is a popular character. She always will be within the DC universe.
Right.
You're trying to find a Wonder Woman equivalent. Whereas though in the Marvel universe, unfortunately, there's really not one. If anything, if I was going to do a movie about a female character, it would have either been She-Hulk or Storm. Plain and simple.
Storm, I would agree with.
Exactly. People know Storm. She's more popular. Nobody knows Carol Danvers. Nobody likes her.
Well, you did say earlier, man. Disney don't know what they're trying to push. But if you look at what they've been trying to push, who like their top 2 characters have been that Captain Marvel shit, and of all fucking characters, Squirrel Girl. Like, why is that even being sold? And there's a local comic shop around me, and they couldn't fucking keep the goddamn Squirrel Girl things, man. They just want to get rid of them. They're just shelves.
Exactly. Is that horrible? Is that horrible?
Who the fuck's asking for Squirrel Girl and Captain Marvel as anything, man? It's bullshit.
Nobody wants it.
Squirrel Girl.
Nobody wants it.
And the art is ugly. Have you seen the Captain Marvel art recently?
It's real
ugly.
You know what this thing is that they're doing now? It's real bubbly looking. Like it's weird. The art that
she looks like Guile from Street Fighter. Look at her haircut nowadays.
Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know. I mean, Mika, what are your thoughts on this? And we're gonna move on from this because this stuff.
What do I have?
And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to see the what do you call that? The Captain Marvel movie. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Who knows? It might be good. It might not. But I'm trying to go on. I try to go into these movies as unbiased as possible, so that way, I can just be like, well, because there have been films. Think about it, Kenny, that I went to go see, and I was like, yo, shit was actually good. You know what I'm saying? And there have been films
I remember when we spoke about this, and I remember Kenny saying that they're going to try to make Captain Marvel look like the one to defeat Thanos and make the guys in the Avengers look so fucking weak.
No, from what I understand, there's been a rumor out there that there are two endings, depending on how well this film does. Depending on how well this film does, they're going to give you the Carol Danvers ending. Depending on how well this film does, they're going to give you the Captain America and Black Widow ending.
Well, hey, actually, this is kind of unrelated, but I read an article today, which I should have sent you, man. Disney wants Wesley Snipes to do a new Blade, right? But here's the hook. You think it's going to be Blade? Nah, it's going to be Blade training his fucking daughter. So they're probably going to kill off Wesley Snipes in the first one and have Blade's daughter be the new fucking Blade.
Yeah, it's all about the girl power movement. It's the theme for right now. It's the theme that's going on right now. Yeah. That's the theme right now. So basically, and again, I have nothing wrong with strong women in roles and stuff like that. I actually love powerful women, but merit that role.
Don't replace characters.
Like, for example, the reason why I think they should have done a Storm role, because Storm is a powerful character. She's an elemental. Reason why I think they should have done She-Hulk. She-Hulk holds her own and has held her own in the comic books.
Personally speaking, I think a Storm movie is long overdue.
Absolutely. I would go put it like this. And yeah, I'm a man. But I do love female characters that are powerful and strong, that just aren't Mary Sue's. Like, there's times I've seen She-Hulk fight motherfuckers and get her ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? There's times I've seen fucking Storm fight motherfuckers and get ass whooped. There's times I've seen Storm just lose her fucking shit. Like, I remember when she used to roll with the I forgot what they were called. When she had the mohawk and was in the underground, what was she called then, Kenny?
The Morlocks and all them?
Morlocks, right? Yeah. Tell me that storyline wasn't the shit.
Yeah, how she beat up what's her name, took over. Yeah, I remember that.
Exactly. Like, her shit was merited. She went through the trials. It wasn't just like she's automatically like this powerful being and just like she fell in love. She used to date Forge. She dated she got married to Black Panther. There's a lot that goes on that they can really do something with Storm if you're looking for a female character to hold some weight. And then from there you can bring in other female characters. Carol Danvers, this Captain Marvel, she shouldn't have popped up to maybe like 2025 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
This right here is gonna put Marvel in the same position that Star Wars is in. Believe me.
Wow, you think so?
I know so. I know for a fact. If this shit doesn't turn out good, and I'm going launch day because I want to see this fucking train wreck. I want to see it. I want to see this shit. I am going to be there. As a matter of fact, I might do a fucking TNT Photon HQ special. Remember that shit on the Muppet? What was that? On Sesame Street? I'm gonna be like, we have a special event. We are going to tell you motherfuckers that this film was But yeah, moving right
along. Wait. If I get passes for Captain Marvel, would you go with me?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good luck, yo.
Top row. Make sure you clean up real good, baby, because I'm gonna bring the gloves.
Good luck to the both of you.
Bring the gloves, baby. I'm gonna bring the gloves. Kenny, remember that time you took the picture of your gloves and it was all busted up like that?
Oh yeah. I still got it.
I like when you take pictures like that. It'd be a busted glove and it'll be like a knife you hold it. I'll be like, oh my God, I love it. And then like you'll wrap your face up like you're a fucking terrorist or organization and shit.
Yeah, I got the fucking shamag.
You know, it was one. You had like a blunt sticking out through the scarf, and it was wrapped up, and all you saw was some eyes. And the glove was like this.
Yeah, the blunt was also wrapped, I believe. All you saw was a cherry.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, but moving right along, and this right here, I absolutely told everyone that there is life beyond Marvel. There is life beyond Marvel. And perfect example of that is like we have this article right here where it talks about after canceling Marvel shows, Netflix plans its own superhero universe. And there are tons. And again, Kenny can agree with this and attest to this with me, that there are wonderful, fantastic stories out there from those indie comics like Dark Horse, Image. What's the name?
Dark Horse alone has a whole shitload.
Absolutely. You do not need Marvel. You do not need Marvel. Don't get me wrong.
The stories are way more mature. They're well written.
They're more hard hitting. And a perfect example of that was the current film or the current series that they're running on Netflix called The Umbrella Academy.
I just started watching that, man.
Oh man, that's
fantastic so far. I'm digging it.
Yeah,
Umbrella Academy is so good.
Absolutely, and that goes.
Really enjoying it so far.
I wrote because you know what, I tweeted to Netflix to start delving into the realm of more what do you call that? More independent stuff, because with them, when I saw like they were snatching away shows, and the minute I heard that Disney was definitely going for his own network, I said, just grab up all that indie shit. Grab up all that indie shit. You will get a following that will be profound, unbelievable. Believe me. Not only that, imagine this, Kenny. Imagine if they went while Amazon is thinking about doing it too, because they see how the superhero shit is going. But imagine if they went and put the Elephant Men up there.
Oh shit! Yeah, exactly. Class can hold. Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be dope.
Exactly. But Amazon is talking about making their own universe because Elephant Men is actually one of theirs now. They bought the rights to Elephant Men.
Wow.
And Amazon actually did have that Tick series recently, which I thought was pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought the Tick was decent. Yeah. Only thing is that I wish he was bigger. I
like the other guy. The guy from the previous series was good.
Yeah, the one who talked. Yeah.
Dave Putty from Seinfeld.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it says right here that one of the biggest streaming giant, Netflix, has parted ways with Marvel and its shows. Recently, we have seen the cancellation of many Marvel shows on Netflix, which includes The Punisher, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, The Defenders, and Iron Fist. But the question has arisen, why did Netflix take the step and cancel its hugely popular shows like The Punisher and Jessica Jones? They didn't take the steps to do it. They had no choice. One reason for this is the acquisition of Marvel by Disney, and Disney is reportedly launching its own streaming service, Disney Plus, which Netflix is taking as its competitor. Good. Another reason for this is that Netflix has planned its own superhero show and originals for the coming time. The Netflix original show, The Umbrella Academy, received a positive response from the audience. The Umbrella Academy has an IMDb rating of 8.5 and 71% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Who gives a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes? They are such shills. 71% Rotten Tomato rating, which means the show is already a success and many people are waiting for its season 2. Apart from this, Netflix has acquired the Millerwood comics in August 2017, and now they have planned a range of superhero movies and series based on these comics. Down below, we have listed all the upcoming Netflix shows and movies based on the Millerwood comics. Oh, Huck! Wow, Prodigy, Jupiter's Legacy, Huck, Empress Reborn, Prodigy, Sharky the Bounty Hunter is good shit. I hope they put that up there. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I sent Netflix a tweet a while ago that you don't have to just worry about Marvel. Marvel is not the end all be all. In fact, Marvel right now needs to fix their fucking house. So yeah, let them take their shit. You do the indie stuff. Trust me, I will be I will be a longtime supporter. I love indie comics. I love independent comics. I love those dark because they go further. They tell better stories. They don't feel like you don't feel like they're confined by the constraints of telling such a wholesome or SJW story or putting their own little social politics in it and shit like that. They tell a good, gritty story. What are some books you would like to see? I would like to see Concrete.
Grendel. Grendel, for sure.
Grendel. Go ahead.
I think Grendel would be dope.
Yeah, Grendel would be dope. What else?
Body Bags Refresh.
Mm-hmm. It's a plethora of stories I would love to see them do if I'm from Dark Horse. Hell, honestly, they could even expand because you do know Dark Horse used to like mess around with DC every now and then, or like
Shit, I wouldn't even mind, if they did like Battle Chasers and did like an anime type of thing. Battle Chasers was dope before. Joe Mad artwork,
Mm-hmm.
Lots of ways they can go, and not just that. The style of art they can use from the comics, you can go from an animated to some kind of a live action very seamlessly almost. Because different artists have different styles, and all the books almost look completely different compared to Marvel, where it's a Marvel book just by reading it.
That's right, absolutely. And another thing too, I mean, like what a lot of people don't understand is that you can actually how can I say? You can create your own universes with these indie comics. There are tons of indie comics out there that are absolutely phenomenal. Perfect example. A lot of people don't even know Polar is an indie comic.
That's a good fucking movie. That's why
I told you.
That shit was fresh.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, that shit was good.
I told you Polar was very good. Remember, I was like, Kenny, check out Polar. Remember, I was like, Mika, check out Polar.
Polar.
I wasn't even expecting much, but at the end I was like, oh, okay, I get it. That was some good shit.
Yeah, Polar was good.
I didn't know that was a comic though.
Yeah. That's what they need to do. They will make a killing. But see, here's the thing, Netflix has to advertise this shit. The same way they advertise the Umbrella Chronicles. To me, what I learned in business is that advertising makes up at least 85% of your sales. You advertise, you will sell shit. Perfect example. And then not to divulge too far off from the topic at hand, but perfect example. When I was a kid, GoBots came out first, right? Then you had Transformers. But because Transformers marketing and advertising was so strong, it literally shitted on GoBots. And GoBots had some pretty decent toys. But what had happened was Transformers started developing these constant cart commercials that were pushed upon you. They got great animators to do their cartoons. Yeah, some episodes were better than others, but they got some great Japanese animators to do the cartoons. Next thing you know, GoBots is no longer relevant. And Transformers, and sometimes them Transformer toys, once you got them home, you're like, this looks like shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look like the cartoon counterpart, but the advertising was so well done to where though you had no choice. And I really think this is the opportunity Netflix can take to pretty much push their superhero universe, to where though it can overshadow fucking Marvel. Marvel is not the end all be all. And I tell everybody that. Like a lot of times I'll start talking to friends about certain books and stuff like that. They were like, what's that in Marvel? I said, nah, this is indie shit, bro. Indie shit. So yeah, I mean, like, you know, what do you think about it, Mika?
What's there to think about? I don't know, like I said, like I enjoyed the Umbrella Academy. The comics that was on the list that might be on Netflix is like I'm looking forward to watching that as well. Like you said, like Polar was a comic book. I didn't even know Polar was a fucking comic book, but I really enjoyed that fucking movie, and I am looking forward to what Netflix is bringing up next. That's all I can say. I
agree. Oh, so Kenny, any closing thoughts? Are you good on this one?
I'm good.
Yeah. All right, so next up, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about Star Wars Land. Me and Darth are going to go to Star Wars Land. And what they're doing there is that I'm sorry, call me a geek or nerd or whatever the case may be. I don't mind being a geek or nerd. Bro, look at this, Mika. This is a life-size Millennium Falcon you can walk around. Life-size Millennium Falcon. I'm there.
Oh my God!
I'm going.
Oh my God!
I will just go here just for Star Wars Land alone. That's it.
Me too. Fuck that. Ooh.
Knows I absolutely love Star Wars, and I'm like this right here, man.
Isn't this just the shit from the Epcot Center outside? Like they just dragged it outside. Here y'all go.
I don't give a fuck. They even got like the smoke coming from this motherfucker, like the steam when it's landed. It'd be like. Tss. The first place I'm going is to that fucking checker table and to the cockpit. Right there. I want to sit right in the cockpit. Oh my God. I can't wait till
I got shotgun.
Yeah, got you. I can't wait till they do this. They said, and over here, right here on StarWars.com, it says the making of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We visited the upcoming Star Wars themed land, heard from its creators, and took our first step inside of the galaxy's most famous bucket of bolts. Nothing can really prepare you for looking up and seeing the Millennium Falcon right in front of you in real life. Walking through the streets of Black Spire Outpost, I suddenly come up upon the most famous ship in movie history. It's beat up, it's big, and it's beautiful. I'm standing in a locale that oozes history. With stunning yet threatening rock formations piercing the sky, rickety scaffolding keeps worn sheets hoisted high above, offering shelter from the sun. This place feels lived in. I stand there for a moment, try to hold back tears. The Millennium Falcon is real. Star Wars is real. Star Wars Galaxy Edge, the new Star Wars themed land, is just months away from opening at California's Disney Resort in summer 2019 and Florida's Walt Disney World in fall 2019. Last week, StarWars.com was one of the select few media outlets invited for a 3-day behind-the-scenes blowout and walking tour of the site in Anaheim. We attended panel discussions with a talk to Imagineers creating all aspects of the land, got a first look at the creatures and characters you'll encounter there, and even spent time aboard the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Stories are everywhere in the land, and it's truly a wonder what has been achieved with plaster and paint. You will be amazed at what the writers, artists, painters, designers, architects, engineers, construction workers, other wizards creating Galaxy's Edge have dreamed of. The story of Galaxy's Edge, the universe, this in-universe worlds of Galaxy Edge, newly created and developed by Lucasfilm and Walt Disney Imagineering, is Batuu, a remote frontier planet somewhere on the edge of wild space, home to Black Spire Outpost, a formerly must-visit destination for refueling food and provisions. This world has been somewhat forgotten in the advent of hyperspace travel. This is a place that got bypassed. Its prominence faded, explained Scott Trowbridge, portfolio of creative executive, studio leader at the Walt Disney Imagineering, and it became much more of a home for smugglers and bounty hunters and people that didn't want to be in the mainstream. Maybe even some folks that are trying to avoid the ever-expanding watch over the First Order. Sounds like a wretched hive of the uniquely Star Wars sort. I like to think of them as all the interesting people, Trowbridge said, and said a great place for us to start our Star Wars story. And it goes further on to tell, oh my God, look at this.
Oh my God. Oh,
I know you're not a Star. See, look at that. That's a checker table. That's the table that they
yeah.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at this.
I want to go.
Wow, look at that. Look
Oh
at
my God. Yo, we going, Danae.
No way. Those are AT-AT walkers. Look at that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man. Yeah, I gotta go there. I have to go there. I have to go there. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this right here, I'm just over here like I'm still stuck in awe about this.
So you're nothing on your pants. And
yeah, right. Imagine if we did G.I. Joe Land though, Kenny.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
Oh man. I know I might visit G.I. Joe headquarters, but you know I'm going to the Terradrome.
Right to that. I want to see it. I want to sit in the HISS tank. Yeah.
Yeah. They need to do a G.I. Joe Land. That would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, this right here, they're still working the works of this at Star Wars and at California and Florida at Disneyland resorts, and it should be done by summer of 2019. This right here is absolutely amazing. I don't think I would go anywhere else. Most of my time would be spent here. I would want to see everything Star Wars. I would take so many videos and pictures. It would just be unbelievable. So I mean, like, I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan like myself, but I need this. I need this right here. I got to do this. I got to do this. What are your thoughts on it, Kenny? I don't know if you're not a big Star Wars fan like I am.
I mean, craftsmanship's dope. I do a bunch of,
it looks great, right?
I do a bunch of hallucinogenics and go there.
Yeah, he being a stab people like this motherfucker trying to put he used the force on me. Like, Kenny, you think you're better than me? I'm like, you think you're better than me? Yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, I gotta go there. Mika, what's your thoughts on it?
I'm going to wring out my panties after this fucking show.
Oh man,
I want to fucking go to Galaxy's Edge.
Oh man,
whatever you do, don't go to the Florida one. Go to the California one. Don't go to the Florida one. You'll probably get.
I don't think it's going to be in Florida. It's going to be in California.
No, they said both Florida and Cali.
It's going to be at both.
Why? No, leave that in California.
Shit. It's right down the hill from us. California. It's going to take us a while to get there. Think about it. That's a long trip. Florida, we could drive there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? California.
And then, yeah, it's only like what, a 3-hour flight?
California, right? Kenny, are you speaking? Your ass passing out again, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. I'm good.
You nigga high as fuck right now.
I'm actually rolling up a joint for later on.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
You see the soccer ball, huh?
I'm over here trying to lick this clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's Kenny's area. So you know what? We might take a trip to California. He'd be like, I didn't ask you to come here. You're not better than me.
Yeah.
Come here. You're not better than me.
We're gonna go and hijack Kenny's place.
Nah,
Oh,
Kenny,
you're all getting smoked out.
you're all getting smoked out. All right, so we're gonna go into some movie and TV reviews right here. And I think the first thing I'm gonna review is Battle Angel Alita. No, you know what? Yeah, let's do Alita. You want to do it first?
Sure, I saw it.
Okay, so
I think we all saw it. So yeah.
So here's the thing: if you're not a fan or understand anything about anime or the manga, you might not understand this, or you will just look at this as a bunch of madness, a bunch of steampunk and cybernetic madness. But me being a fan of, longtime fan of the manga and the anime I've watched, like I think the last time I've watched that was maybe like a month ago, but because I did like a what do you call that?
Yeah, you streamed it on Facebook, right?
On Facebook, to get an understanding of what Battle Angel is. But I mean, my first time with seeing it was well over 20 years ago, and to this day, that anime still holds well. Now, what this director director Robert Rodriguez, who never fails me, he actually encompass in certain aspects of what I believe an anime film should be or look like. Now, what did I think of the film? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And I know, Mika, you enjoyed it, but my honest opinion, and I know, Kenny, you may have enjoyed it, but my honest opinion of it,
I got some gripes.
My honest opinion of it, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I loved it too.
I wish I went and saw it with you, Mika.
Yeah, I wish you did too. Damn it, you could have saw it in 3D.
Did you know what? Sometimes that 3D fucks my stomach up. I'm old, man. I can't be.
Make you take a laxative before you go.
Get your
back in Vietnam. Oh!
Get yourself together. Yeah. But yeah, I absolutely love the movie.
No, I loved it. I loved it from beginning till end. And actually, this may fuck you guys up. I would actually say it had a bit more content in it than the original anime.
The original, yeah.
The anime was just 2 episodes, right? They didn't finish
this right here. It actually, because in the manga, it goes into like how she was literally fighting her way back up to Zalem when she became like a roller, what was it called? A rollerball, like not a rollerball, roller world combatant. You know what I mean?
Like a derby girl or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It goes into that in the manga, and they really did it in here, which was surprising, which is absolutely surprising. The character depictions were spot on for me. I wasn't disappointed. I was actually, really, to be honest, I was shocked because I thought it was going to be like a watered down version of the anime or the manga. And it was,
I will say there was only 2 things I didn't like. She didn't scream when she fought like in the fucking anime because there was a lot of screaming. I thought that anime be like, shit. And then my boy wasn't there with the fucking ninja mask. You saw him. He was there. He was like the first guy he introduced.
Zappa was there. They just didn't.
No, his name was Clive Lee. It was Clive Lee.
Yeah.
But they showed him off to the side. He just had a goatee and he was a regular ass dude. He wasn't, he was draped in the mask. He didn't have the hat.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But they have the other dude, man, Zapan or whatever. But they kind of used him for Gime's role instead of they kind of substitute a lot of shit. But it was pretty good. I just wish my dude was there with the mask and the red eyes and shit.
Yeah, they had Garishka in there. They had
Garishka was dope. I like seeing Garishka. That was fresh.
I cannot complain about this. I really can't complain about this, especially for this to be a movie, a live action adaptation of an anime or manga. I think they had to play because in Japan it's called Gundam. You understand what I'm saying? It's called Gundam. But I think they had a wonderful, the actress who portrayed and the CGI that they used for Alita. I like the way they made her eyes big to distinguish her from being an android from average of, you know, other people. The world was absolutely like,
it was
like you felt like the manga, you felt like the anime. It was done very, very well. It was done very well.
I thought the Vector was played really well also. They expanded on him more than they did in anime too.
Yes. The character representations were spot on. There wasn't no gender diversity shit or nothing like that. I love that when you tell a story that's familiar to people, it works. It works. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, Jennifer Connelly's character, she wasn't really that pronounced within the anime or the manga. So there's really not much that they could have done with her. But at the same token, I think everybody played their roles well. This guy right here, I forgot his name. What's his name? Oh God, because he was in that film where he was the mafia agent. Where he was a Nazi agent.
Him. That's Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. He's an amazing actor. I love him as an actor. Love him. Everybody in here did their roles well. I loved it. I loved everybody that played their roles in here. Everybody was the guy who played Vector. Right now, the names are escaping me, but here's a full cast and crew right here. What's her name? Rosa Salazar. She played, yeah, she was pretty good as what's her name? As Battle Angel.
Alita, yeah.
Christopher Waltz.
And she was like in a full CGI suit because after the movie they showed like some behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And she was just like in a full CGI suit.
Yeah, but it worked. I mean, like they did.
Yeah, it worked. It really worked.
They did a wonderful job. Wonderful job.
At first, I thought the big eyes would bother me, but you get used to it when you watch it.
No, I actually liked the big eyes because it made me feel like they were paying homage to the anime. That's why I think
to the anime, right?
Yeah, and even the characters made note of it, saying, "Oh, you know, you can tell it's a robot." So they kind of worked that in also.
And I like that. Yeah. I like the fact that they gave it the big eyes because in the anime, everybody else had regular eyes. But
you're right. You're right.
Had big giant eyes, and that was to distinguish her as a robot. Because I remember when she first fought Garishka, he had like those slanted ass fucking eyes and shit like that. And yeah, they changed up some of the designs on him, but I still liked it.
I thought Garishka was fresh.
I liked it. I really
came back with the razor fingers and shit. Oh, that was cool.
So they caught the angle like they did in the anime when his fingers down. They caught it from the exact angle. So yeah, Robert Rodriguez, you get that. I appreciate everything because he did Pacific Rim too, didn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not too much stuff that Robert Rodriguez does that I don't like, and you can't
go wrong with the Robert Rodriguez movie.
Yeah, because didn't he do Planet Terror too?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did Sin City and all that.
You can tell he is a comic book reader. You can tell he loves anime. You can tell he really mimic the sci-fi elements of whatever film that he encapsulates, and I love that. I love it. I absolutely love Battle Angel Alita. What would I give it? Nerd pins? Me, myself, I would give it 5 out of 5 nerd pins with a pocket protector.
Yeah.
Great. A lot of people won't understand it because they're not in the anime. Unfortunately, this is not going to appeal to everyone. Everyone is not going to enjoy this.
Well, of course, if they don't understand it, of course, it's not going to appeal to them.
So they're going to look at it as like, oh shit, big giant eyes. It looked crazy. It was too much going on. But if you watch the anime, if you knew anything about anime, if you read the manga or anything like that, you would understand this is a very good close. I would even say this is up there with The Watchmen in terms of representation. In terms of book to movie representation, or
Sin City.
Yeah. They did a great job with this. Would I go see it again? Absolutely. Would I buy this and put it in my collection? Absolutely.
I saw it regular. I kind of want to see it in 3D.
Yeah, 3D was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Everybody thought 3D was awesome. I actually didn't want to see it in 3D because I didn't want to be in the back like, help me, I had a stroke. You know what I'm saying? Help me. But yeah, I totally enjoyed this. I enjoyed this to the fullest. Absolutely enjoyed it. What did you think, Kenny?
Great fucking movie. Enjoyed it. Just the couple gripes I had was the screaming and doing the ninja mask wasn't there. Past that, great fucking movie.
Yeah, so I mean, guys, go check it out. I would say go check this out. So far, this has been the best sci-fi film I've seen thus far.
Maybe better than any Marvel movie I saw.
Maybe Captain Marvel will be better.
Right.
That'd be a big surprise, man. Honestly, that'd be shocking if that shit was.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't it be though? If
That'd
I
be shocking as hell.
Oh, I watched that shit and
That's just wishful thinking. Can I add something?
Sure.
I just acquired 4 tickets to the Passport to Iron City for March 17th. Anybody that wants to go, let me know.
Iron City. What's Iron City?
Iron City. You just seen Alita, damn it.
That's the shit from Alita. Huh.
Oh yeah. I'm over here about to satisfy my sugar urge real quick.
Getting your blood sugar right?
Yeah, and my blood sugar right. You guys about to see me going to fucking over. I got some coffee here and this shit. I'm be like, I will fucking peel my skin off in front of you. But yeah, next up, we're going to talk about this show that I saw called The Umbrella Academy. All right. It's on Netflix, which is part of their new independent comic directive that they have going on Netflix. And me, myself, I'm all for it because of the simple fact that, how can I say, you don't need Marvel all the time. You don't need Marvel. You don't need DC all the time. Although I am enjoying the DC app because I'm seeing some wonderful ass fucking stories on there. And we'll get to that in a second. But I watched this show on there called The Umbrella Academy. Yeah, it's a bit like it's like a, how can I say, in certain aspects, it's like a poor man's X-Men, but told much better and more adult. It's more adult thing.
It's functional X-Men.
I'm gonna tell you what though. There's a series I was kind of watching on Netflix that was a little bit like this recently. I forgot the name escapes me now. It was like a school full of assassins and shit. It wasn't as good as this, but it had a similar premise. It's like Sci-Fi Channel.
What was the name?
I don't think he knows the name.
What was the name of it, Kenny?
I can't. The name escapes me right. I'm trying to remember, but the name fucking escapes me.
Was it The Expanse?
No, it was about like a boarding school full of assassins.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Their parents were all like mafia heads and shit.
Yeah.
That's good. I know what you know. It just skipped me too. I know what you're talking about. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's fucking phenomenal.
It has
bags. They all but they have to go to this school to learn how to be shit. Pieces of shit and leaders to take over the family, or they're like the mafia families, whatever family they're connected with and shit like that.
Yeah, you got Yakuza there, Triad there.
And right here, we got to pardon me. I'm eating a Swedish fish right now. Oh my God. The Umbrella Academy was, what can I say about it?
I loved it.
Hold on. Y'all gonna have to wait a minute. Why you do this to me? These are big motherfuckers too. Look at this shit.
He ain't sharing that shit with none of us. I got you, Danae.
I'll save you too.
Got you.
Save you too. All right. So, what did I think of The Umbrella Academy? Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed The Umbrella Academy. I really did. Honestly, I think the story with the 2 agents was more interesting than The Umbrella Academy itself.
Oh my goodness. Hazel and Cha-Cha they both were pieces of work, yo, especially Cha-Cha. That was a very good job done by Mary.
What's fucking with, I think Mary J. Blige is a better actor than she is a singer now. I don't know. I absolutely loved her as Cha-Cha. You know what I'm saying? And they did her stunt doubles very well. Her stunt doubles were very good. Very good. But what are your thoughts? Did you watch The Umbrella Academy yet, Kenny?
I just started watching it pretty much last night.
Okay,
yeah, you'll love it.
So far, I'm enjoying it, man. I mean, right now, it's more enjoyable than anything from Marvel, excluding Punisher. So I'm really having fun with it.
But aside from Cha-Cha that I like who was up? Claude and number 5. Those 2 are my favorites as well.
Yeah, number 5. Yeah,
Number 5 was a piece of work.
And number 4 was a junkie, right?
Yeah, number 4 was the junkie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, like whoever played him, I forget his name, but whoever played him, like he did an excellent fucking job, yo.
Yeah, Umbrella Academy was very good.
Yeah, it really was.
What did I think of? Now there were, for some reason, I did not like what's that girl's name?
Ellen Page?
No, not Ellen Page. Ellen Page, all right, but she's starting to look she's starting to look a little bit weathered now.
Still young.
The one who played Allison.
Is the wall hitting?
Amy Raver Lampman. For some reason, I don't like her. I don't like her face.
Oh, you're funny.
I don't. I don't know. What is it? Something about I don't like her face.
Like, I see how they tried to do something with Allison and Luther in the show.
Mm-hmm.
They tried.
I don't know. I'm fucking these up. Y'all gonna have to take some of the show. Keep going.
Stop eating up fucking fishes and do the fucking show, goddammit.
Talk about it.
You about to go in a sugar coma, Jesus.
Oh my god.
No, it's like I know, it's like Allison and Luther, like that would have been a cute story, but I don't necessarily agree with that. Claus like just stole the show for me. I liked him. I liked number 5. Number 5 was a fucking asshole at times.
Mm-hmm.
Vanya, even though like, you know, I think she was like the major star of the show, but like her role was pretty boring to me.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's like I love the show though. I really did. And I watched it from beginning to end with no fucking breaks.
I love the way Klaus was the one who could see dead people. That was the junkie, right?
Yeah, Klaus was the junkie.
I like how he would see like the kid right here. That could the Asian kid.
Yeah. Ben.
Mm-hmm, Ben. I like how he.
Yeah, that's right, because Klaus could speak to the dead.
Mm-hmm. It was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Diego was so relevant to me. Diego was irrelevant.
Yeah, Diego, I don't know. He was okay, but
no, he was totally irrelevant to me. Like, what's his purpose of being in the Umbrella Academy?
Now, this kid right here.
Yeah,
this kid right here, he's a very good young actor.
He is young
actor. He did a wonderful job. Ellen Page, Tom Hopper. Yeah. Tom Hopper was cool.
Luther.
He was your typical like leader character within the storyline and shit like that. It was fucked up. But you know what? I actually love the father though, the one they call Dad.
Quote unquote dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dad was a piece of shit too. But I'm pretty sure that he had his meaning of why he was like that, but Aiden Gallagher, that's his name.
Yeah, Aiden Gallagher. This kid is good. He's a very good actor. Very good actor. I mean, as a whole, I would say, yeah, I'm going nuts on these fucking Swedish fish, man. As a whole, I want you to away from me. Wait till y'all see after I'm finished. Y'all gonna have to turn this show off, man.
Nigga, if you don't do this fucking show, I'm turning it off.
All right, here we go. I get the Umbrella Chronicles. I get a what? 4 out of 5 nerd pins because it could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. If it was like a DVD set or whatever, would I put it in my collection? Yeah, I would. But I mean, like, it wasn't like Battle Angel type of good in my opinion. But it was good. It was very good. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. And from what I've been told, they've been signed on for a second season too. Because
they have.
Mm-hmm. They said they've been signed.
And I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. What else did we see? What else did we watch? Oh, can we talk about Doom Patrol, please?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that fucking show. You was like, yo, watch Doom Patrol, Mika. It's really good. I'm like, yeah, well, fucking never.
All right, tell me
another bullshit ass DC show.
Doom Patrol is that?
Like I watched the beginning and I just watched episode 3 today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my god, it's like I'm fucking hooked.
Well, Doom Patrol.
I am hooked. I can totally relate to Crazy Jane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you watched Doom Patrol yet, Kenny?
I don't have the DC app. I don't have none of that.
I'll show you.
I ain't trying to have one more other streaming service to add to my pile.
Yeah, I know. Like everybody's going gaga with the streaming services.
Yeah,
like there's one more bill that I need, but I totally get you.
Doom Patrol is actually very good.
Yeah, it really is.
Good. Really adult theme. It's more back to when, like, I think more so they're gearing towards the Simon Beasley storylines with the artwork, with the violence, because this last episode was violent as fuck, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff went over the edge. You remember Cliff, right? From Doom. Did you ever see Doom Patrol?
I remember the book, yeah, but is this like your typical DC show that's on the CW network and shit, like Arrow and Flash?
No, totally not.
Because I
very adult,
violent as fuck.
Because there's almost a certain thing you expect from a DC TV show, and that's
it's way different from being on TV. We're talking about streaming. You know, like they was fucking it in and everything.
It's a good show. Very good show. And I mean, the cast, you have Brendan Fraser.
Damn, where did he come from? That motherfucker's been.
Why you gotta watch Kenny.
Damn, I thought he was. I thought we were talking about Ramona from Who's the Boss. I thought he was dead. Good lord.
This shit crazy. You gotta watch it.
Brendan Fraser, Timothy Dalton. Who else? Who else?
Timothy, Riley Shanahan. Just an all-star cast. Ethan McDowell, Kyle Clements. Everybody's in this shit.
Yeah, I love the show. I'm waiting for episode 4.
You know who that villain is, right?
Yeah, like I heard of him a lot. That like the most that I recognize him from is from fucking iRobot. He was the voice.
No, not Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody.
Not Mr. Nobody. The villain at the last episode that you just watched.
Oh,
his name is Vitamin, Animal, and Mineral. That's what he's called.
Really?
That's his name. Yeah, that's one of their mainstay villains. This motherfucker is like, what is he? Animal, Man, Animal, and Mineral. Yeah, Man, Animal, and Mineral. That's his name. I remember him from the old.
The one that Crazy Jane killed. Oh, I'm sorry, Silver Tongue.
What happened?
You talking about the old guy who played the doctor?
No, the one who's out of that fucking infuser. That's Man, Animal, and Mineral.
Okay.
And I mean, like, they have everybody just about from the comic book. Kenny, have you ever read any of the Doom Patrol comics?
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, from, Vertigo, right?
Mm-hmm. They got everybody in that bitch. They got Robot Man. You remember the what's his name? The cockroach. They got the goat. Yeah, everybody. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna eat. That's it.
Yeah, man, you haven't had one not in your hand since you started smacking on them, huh?
Exactly.
I haven't had any sugar in like weeks. I don't know why the fuck she gave me this. It's not my fault. You're not better than me. You're not better than me.
You tell him.
You're not better than me. But yeah, man. Yeah, what's the name of that? That shit. Doom Patrol is very good. I loved it. It's an ongoing series. It's on the DC network. Get it. Check it out. It's good. Very good.
I guess I'll grab me a free DC trial and then burn that motherfucker.
Yeah, do that. Do that and catch up.
I'll give you login information and everything on after the show.
Because I'll be doing that left and right with trials. I'll be burning through free trials and canning right away.
Mm-hmm. Did you like Titans while it was on there? Titans was very good. Although I don't like the black girl playing Starfire because you don't have to do that because there's a ton of black people that come onto the Titans role as a season. If you keep it going, there's a ton of black people on the Titans.
I haven't seen Titans. I watched it strictly for Doom Patrol.
Yeah, Titans is good because they did bring Jason Todd in there, and this motherfucker was an animal. You essentially know the story with Jason Todd, right? Kenny?
Red Hood, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it shows you where like he was like out of control as a Robin. Like this motherfucker was wilding, like just doing shit. And like like the other Robin was like, yo, you can't be doing this. He's like, I do whatever the fuck I want, motherfucker. I'm Robin. Like, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was one scene, I'm not gonna kill it for you, but there's this one scene on Titans where he they were fighting this villain, and this villain had one of Dick Grayson's old buddies strung up by a chain. It was about to pour acid on him, right? Jason Todd jumps down, whoops his ass and shit like that. The police were coming. Jason was like, oh man, the police coming. He said, let me go deal with him real quick. You get this guy out of here. He went to go to the police so he could kill them. He went and beat most of the police to death, and the other ones he just maimed them, like broke this one police's back and shit. Dick Grayson come out there like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? He was like, yo, he said, do you know what the fuck this is? He says, does Batman know you do this? He said, Batman don't know what the hell I'm doing, nor does he really care. He said, you know why we wear these Robin suits so we could beat the shit out of people. I was like, what's so he letting you know where this is going. And sooner or later, Jason Todd and Dick Grayson end up fighting any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a little bit of jealousy going on between the two of them. Like Dick Grayson don't like Jason Todd for the simple fact that Batman let him get away with a lot of shit. And Dick Grayson and Jason Todd don't like Dick Grayson because he was kind of like the first Robin, talking a lot of shit and all this other shit. And, he just don't like the fact that he trying to tell him what the fuck he should be doing. Like he'll follow Dick Grayson around. He followed him to the club and shit and started a fight in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Just started a fight in there just because he could do it. You know what I'm saying? I like Titans. I like it. I really do. And it's violent as fuck, Kenny. It's violent. It's violent as fuck, bro. That's
surprising coming from a DC show, but I guess I haven't seen the CW network.
Network is just violent. It's not for kids. It's not for kids at all. It's not for kids at all. And what I like too is that they're about to put Swamp Thing on. You know how I feel about it.
Oh shit, Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Damn. Okay.
I gotta tell my this because she loves Swamp Thing.
I love Swamp Thing. Even as a kid, I love Swamp Thing. I don't know, guys. This show getting kind of long. You guys maybe want to do a show maybe like later on this week, and we'll catch up on some of these topics.
I am actually doing an online show next week, Sunday. Mm-hmm. So if you want to do it during the week, that's fine.
Okay. So you know what what you think, Kenny? You want to do something maybe like later on this week or something? Like
sure. Free during the week.
All right. So what we're gonna do? I know we mentioned we were gonna do a lot of things like how to train.
Finish eating the rest of that fucking fish. That's what it is.
No, let me see. Testicles and Salsa, Alita, How to Train Your Dragon 3. Let's talk about How to Train Your Dragon 3, and we'll talk about one more thing. And I'm going to say that for last. You guys might know what that story is. How to Train Your Dragon 3. I went and saw that yesterday, right? It was good. Would I run out and see it if I'm not a How to Train Your Dragon fan? Because I love How to Train Your Dragon. I watched the series and all that other stuff. I've seen the first two. Would I rush to go see it? Maybe not if you're not a How to Train Your Dragon fan. Is it as good as the first two movies? No. Is it good? Yes. Does it give good closure to the trilogy? Absolutely. I'm not going to kill it for you guys, but at the same token, it was good. It had you can tell like they put like a good budget into it. You can definitely tell that they how can I say? They wanted to end it very well. What I didn't like in it is like and again, maybe it's just me, and a lot of people feel as though I look for conflict all the time. But there were certain parts in there where Night Fury was trying to impress Light Fury, because you found this other this other Fury, and she was a Light Fury, and then Toothless is essentially Night Fury. You know what I'm saying? So they end up meeting up with each other. He's doing all these little stupid ass antics in front of her and shit like that. And even the directors or producers or whatever the case may be, they knew it was a little bit, I don't know, you can tell we're like, all right, this is a little bit too stupid. But it's still a good movie. I enjoyed the special effects on it. They damn sure up the graphics on it, or like the CGI animation was superb. There was some great action scenes in there. What else? It's a good story. And what I like, again, it's a story of what I've always liked about Hiccup's character, which is, the owner of, or pretty much the writer of Night Fury, of what's his name? Toothless. What I did like is that it was good closure. I'm trying not to divulge too much of this because you guys should definitely go check it out if you're a How to Train Your Dragon fan. And I don't want to kill it for other people who haven't seen it yet. This one I don't want to kill because it was actually really, really good. It was really good. It was heartfelt. The ending of it was pretty good. It's not going to have the ending you expect at all, but you're going to be like, well, this is the end of the trilogy. It was good. It was good. But like I said, is it as good as the first two? I don't think so. I think the second one was the best one out of all of them, even though the first one was an introduction. The second one was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you had like a pretty decent cast in here. You had the usuals and stuff like that. What else? It was a pretty decent film. Pretty decent film.
Pins.
I would give it 4 nerd pins out of 5 with a pocket. Okay. It was good. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But you have to for you to really enjoy it, you have to be a fan of some of the How to Train Your Dragons. If you don't like How to Train Your Dragon, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it at all. Or you're going to feel as though you're going to feel lost. Because some people are just taking it's a continuing story. It is definitely a continuing story. And this one is basically, so they're trying to find, it's so many dragons where they live at now that they keep bringing in to where they're going to have to find a home because there's this new villain out there. He's like, yo, I'm just killing all these dragons and whatever the case may be. It's too many of these motherfuckers. But see, you know what? This is what gets me. You're not going to tell me, and this is me thinking logically, right? These are dragons. You're not going to tell me that some of them haven't swooped down and ate somebody's baby, ate somebody's dog, or something like that. Or, maybe I'm overthinking this, but I can see how sometimes some of these villains want to kill these dragons. These are dragons. They have to eat a lot.
Oh, they're burning down villages with fire. They breathe fire, right? They breathe fire. Exactly. Motherfuckers are roasting them.
Exactly.
Flying down from the sky and just burning them to death.
Run out of food that you feed these motherfuckers, or whatever the case may be, or smack one of them trying to discipline them or something like that. Watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got a farm of pit bulls, but you just letting them run amok. Then you get mad when some of them because
they're eating your cattle for sure. Yeah. Your cattle, your cows, your sheep.
You never see no cows. You never see no cows or anything in their land or anything like that, because the dragons just swooping down, biting them and eating them, and probably separating them in half while they fighting it and shit like that, and then keep flying away and shit like that.
Oh, and they taking shits on your house? You think bird shit on your windshield's bad? Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So I can understand where some of these villains come from, where they're like, yeah, you motherfuckers, killed my head, I want to kill you, because you're not going to tell me some of these dragons ain't swooped down and ate some people, ate some cows, ate some cattle, ate some dogs, ate somebody's cat, shit like that. You don't see no birds flying around because they probably eating them shits as fucking snacks and shit. So I mean, it's cute, but then when you look at it from a logical aspect, you're like, there's a little bit too many dragons there. Thin a little bit, buddy.
I don't know. I guess I have to watch the first How to Train Your Dragon in order to understand.
You've never watched How to Train Your Dragon?
No, it doesn't rub my booty right. I'm sorry.
Mika.
I'm sorry.
So, I mean, like, our final story here that we're going to talk about for the night, and we're going to call it a night, is the fact that they're saying that it's a possibility that our sex droids could kill us.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're saying that our sex robots will eventually, or they can be hacked to kill us. I regret nothing. I will take that chance. When they first start really mass producing these sex droids, I'm going to fuck mine to death. I'm going to fuck it till it just like, till wires start showing on it. I'm going to get the top model, and I'm going to get the top.
That shit going to cut your dick off, Danae.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get mine. Mine's going to look like...
Make sure you get the drip tray.
The drip tray. Oh.
It's like getting a Foreman grill.
The first one I'm going to get... I think the first robot, the first android I'm gonna get, or sex doll I'm gonna get, it's gonna look like Rosie O'Donnell.
Shipping would be crazy just alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine to look like Rosie O'Donnell. And it says right here on Newsweek, hacked sex robots could murder people. Security experts warn sex robots could be hijacked by hackers and used to cause harm or even kill people.
But hold on. I was unaware that we've even reached that phase where they're more than just fucking dolls at moment.
You have to have enough money.
Damn.
I really believe there are sex robots out there that are fucking walking among us that look good too. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just cheaper to pay for a real flesh and blood whore.
But then you got to worry about pregnancy. You got to worry about the STDs. With this robot, right after I'm finished, I can like shut her down or program her to play me in Street Fighter or whatever the fuck.
you can put her in a display case and dress her up.
What else? Think about
dude, it's the ultimate action figure. You can accessorize and shit.
Exactly. You know, I would put in like outfit.
Dress it up like a fucking video game character if you want. There you go. Yeah.
It says,
turn around and snap your neck in your sleep.
Damn. So what? After you have sex, what do you want to break a neck?
No, it's gonna snap your neck in your sleep.
Exactly. Sex robots could be hijacked by hackers and used to cause harm or even kill people. A cybersecurity expert has warned. Artificial intelligence researchers have consistently warned of the security risks posted by internet-connected robots, with hundreds recently calling on governments to ban weaponized robots. The latest warning comes from
what world are we living in? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh my goodness!
What had happened was,
what happened?
Kenny, this shit, these motherfucking sex robots, the good ones, the quality ones,
are out
there, and they've killed a couple of people. So now they got to put the word out there. Like, look,
yo, are they really moving like robots though? I mean, are we really that advanced? What the fuck is going on?
We don't have enough money to see them.
Dude, I thought they was just like dolls with open mouths and shit.
Fierce Play said that Danae would be picking off the fingernails off his doll with pliers and shit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, fucked up. And it says the latest warning comes from a cybersecurity expert who said who made the prophecy to several UK newspapers. Hackers can hack into a robot or a robotic device and have full control of the connections, arms, legs, and other attached tools, like in some cases, knives or wielding devices. Who the fuck?
Say wielding device, like welding devices?
Yes.
Welding devices. Nicholas Patterson, a cybersecurity lecturer at Deakin University in Melbourne, Australia, told the Star, often these robots can be upwards of 200 pounds and very strong. Once a robot is hacked, the hacker has full control and can issue instructions to the robot. The last thing you want is for a hacker to have control over one of these robots. Once hacked, they can absolutely be used to perform physical actions for an advantageous scenario or to cause damage.
You know what though? There are some practical applications for this shit. It'd make a great training dummy. Just order them. Make sure the holes all feel sealed up so they don't think you're fucking it.
Mhm.
Can I get one with the hole sealed up and the mouth closed? I just want to, use it as a train dummy to choke and strangle.
Let me get a hold of a fucking cyber doll that's fully functional and moving around and hang. Bro, I
don't know where they move around though.
I don't know if you have an Alexa or Google. Wait, hold on.
I don't, man, because I don't trust.
No, mine, they learn from you. Like mine, I can literally hold a conversation with now. When I first got it, I couldn't. But like, activate this bitch. Hold on.
I got Bixby on my phone. I call it bitch all the time.
Such. Tell me a story. She'll tell me a story. She knows my name, every fucking thing. As a matter of fact, I'll do a video. I'll show you. Like I'll come in there. I'll say, "Good morning, such and such and such and such." I'm trying not to say her name because she'll wake up and be like,
Wow.
Like the one I find more personal is A. I don't want to say it because it's one right in here.
Yeah, I don't talk to wiretap, so I'm cool.
Nah, they hold conversation. All you have to do, like, the more you talk to it, the more it learns.
I know. I got Bixby on my phone. And I call it dumb bitch when I talk to it. Hey, dumb bitch. Just responds.
Mm-hmm. But I like that though. But in a way, sometimes I don't because like she won't shut up. Like I'll ask her certain things.
God, could you imagine a sex doll that won't shut the fuck up?
No, I would have mine talking all the time. All the time.
I'd be punching mine in the face and shit. Shut up.
Why would you talk?
Because it's talking too much. You gotta belt it.
That's crazy. And it says researchers have discovered security flaws with Bluetooth-enabled sex toys, which hackers could control from remote locations. One such example of a vulnerable butt plug was revealed last year.
Good Lord.
I didn't know none of this shit.
Wait, hold on. What are we as humans doing to ourselves anymore, man? Now we got Wi-Fi butt plugs.
Oh my goodness, I needed this.
Yo, man, when I was a kid, I had dreams of jetpacks and fucking
like
exploration and
no,
flying cars, man. I thought we had floating houses and shit.
Right now, I memean, I want the flying cars, the cyborgs.
No. We get Wi-Fi butt plugs instead.
Oh, want the Wi-Fi butt plug. Like you're literally sitting there with a butt plug at work up your ass. You're like, my goodness.
Oh man, the Wi-Fi connection's slow here. My butt plug isn't working.
My butt plug is not vibrating at high speed. I think I'm gonna have to take the day off.
Oh, that's sick there, huh?
And it says in November, experts wrote a commentary for the scientific journal Nature that outlined a scenario in which rogue artificial intelligence hijacked a brain-computer interface. In such a situation, a person's thoughts, decisions, and emotions could be taken over by AI and manipulated against a person's will. A hypothetical example of how such a scenario might play out, according to the authors of the piece, would be if a paralyzed man using a brain-computer interface took a dislike to someone that could be misinterpreted and to harm that person, even if no direct order is given. Technological developments mean that we are on the path to a world in which it will be possible to decode people's mental processes and directly manipulate the brain's mechanisms underlying their intentions, emotions, and decisions, where individuals can communicate with others simply by thinking, and where powerful
I don't like that. Get the fuck out of my head.
Computational systems linked directly to people's brains facilitate their interactions with the world, such as their mental and physical abilities are greatly enhanced. The researchers wrote the possible clinical and societal.
Damn, it's whipping your ass, isn't it? Where it is, kicking your ass.
Societal benefits of neurological technologies are vast. To reap them, we must guide their development in a way that respects, protects, and enables what is best in humanity. So yeah, get ready. Get ready.
No, I don't like some of that.
To show you the sugar's kicking in. It says top 15 celebrities.
I don't like that though.
Huh?
Like, you know how much shit that I heard talking about. Oh, it's like I'd rather have a sex doll than this, and that. Like, okay, and now I see this. Like, no, like, don't fucking complain now. Y'all like that.
Oh no, man. I still want to say
y'all like that.
Android. I want a motherfucker that's walking around, talking with me, hanging with me, and shit like that. And
you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't like the most of y'all, like, y'all don't want no motherfucking woman that'll slap your back.
I want my Android.
Y'all know.
Doing the show, Jesus come over and give me a shoulder massage. She'd be like,
woman slaps him back, I'm sending her to the ER. I mean, put your hand on me, I'm breaking your whole body.
you just want an Android to beat up and shit.
Yeah, I kind of do.
His Android be all dirty with stitches and tape on it and shit.
Tape on the ass cheeks, yeah.
She'd be like, hi, today. What the fuck?
I'd pull the tongue out because who the fuck wants this thing to talk?
No.
I just use his mouth.
My Android would be fucking gorgeous. You wouldn't be able to like, I don't know. My Android would be the shit, man. My Android would be the shit. I'd make her strong too. I'd make her strong as fuck. Like she'll just lift up a car and be like, where are you, Danae?
I had to walk mine on a leash.
On a leash, man. You want like fucking slave bots and shit.
Yes, exactly. 100%. Motherfucker sleep in a box outside my porch.
Outside my porch. Well.
Y'all two just sit here and talk about sex box. I'll be good.
So where do you put the
I'm
chart?
right.
Yeah, but see, when they start male sex bots, you're gonna be with it too, though.
Who, me?
Yeah, I hope that sex bot fuck you to death.
I'm just looking for something to ride, baby.
Dude, you know, I'm gonna tell you what, man. The first casualty,
something to ride.
Yo, the first casualty is gonna be a female because it's gonna be some robot with a big jackhammer looking dick that's just gonna kill one of these frauds.
And I'm all for it.
We gonna get one.
I am all for it.
One of them
I am all for it.
Endless soul. She be like, "Fuck me to death." That robot be like, "Initiate death." Gonna put them claws in her ass. She be like, "No!"
Put the clamps on.
like you know, if that motherfucker short out, he gonna be stuck in fuck mode. He gonna be like, killing it. Human. He gonna be like, at one point you just gonna see smoke coming out his ears. He'll be like, "Dari, Dari, human."
That's fine. I can take it.
Dari, human. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for having me again. We were
That's a nice way to end the show. Fucking robots.
Yeah, fucking literally. I mean, you got anything to advertise, Mika?
I'm doing a mix show on Sunday, March 10th from 3 to 6. I'm doing the first 2 hours. I am gonna go on Facebook Live with that.
Yay!
Just to let you know. Yeah. And the women's issue of Urban Magazine is coming out. So my interviews with Love and Hip Hop Miami's Miami Tip is gonna be in there. And Team USA Olympian Kendall Williams will be in there. Those are the two ladies that I have interviewed for the women's issue. Stay tuned for the Mobile Mondays announcement because me and you, we already spoke about it, Danae.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'm just getting my practice on. Like, yo, it's like I'm collecting all these 45s for a reason, and I'm still on the search for more because I'm trying to prepare a nice ammunition.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yep.
That's great. That's great. What did you think of did you watch that Studio 54 documentary yet?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I totally loved it. I wish I was around in that time, but you know, like I was,
me too,
I was a baby.
Yeah, I was
basically a twinkle in my daddy's eye.
Yeah,
so
I was a baby too at that time. I would have loved to party.
You know, like same thing with the garage. I was just a baby. Like 1977, I wasn't even fucking born. That's when the garage hit. And then like 1988, I just turned fucking 10. That's when it closed. Like, okay. So yeah, like when I first started going out clubbing, I was introduced to the Shelter. And you know, that was my journey right then and there. How about you, Danae? You're sneaking into clubs when you're 14 and shit.
Yeah, my sister. That's one of the fond memories I have of my sister, my oldest sister. Me and her really don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit because she's fucking crazy. But I mean, she did play a major influence along with my family, because a lot of my family members were musicians and shit like that, and dancers and all that other shit. And yeah, I remember meeting Colonel Abrams when I was 15. I remember to the club when I got snuck into the Zanzibar when I was 14. Because back then, if you were cool, they really didn't bother you. They really didn't bother you unless they were being raided or some shit like that. But yeah, my sister used to get me into clubs and bars all the fucking time. But then again, my aunt, when I was a kid, and I think I told you this before, my aunt used to own a bar when I was a kid. So I remember, pouring drinks. Not that that has anything to do with me getting in the car, like clubs and shit like that, but I knew how to conduct myself when I was in a bar or in a club or something like that. I'm
surprised I didn't see you at the shelter, Danae.
You probably did. You probably
seen me, and I was like the most flamboyant bitch in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I did do something with you in the bathroom. I just left you there afterwards. I was like, my goodness.
Yeah, probably a long time ago. It was such a long time ago.
I'm just fucking with you.
And like when I went to the shelter, it was like I was 21. I was basically everybody's baby mama that I knew.
Everybody baby mama.
Everybody wanted to get with me. Like, like she's so short and cute. Yeah, that was basically me. But yeah, I had such a great time. Those were the days, man. I miss it.
Hey, Kenny, did you ever go clubbing a party and that just wasn't your thing?
I like titty bars usually. I wasn't really a club dude, man. Really was never a club dude.
I
the parking lots. I'll go in the parking lot and go fuck around with smoke and do all that at a club.
Yeah.
As far as actually going inside the club, nah. You catch me in the parking lot with a ton of weed and shit though.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll probably be doing another show this week. I will be doing what's that? I'll be doing a Star Wars Black Series Busted Open Marathon where I'll be busting open a bunch of Star Wars.
Nice.
Get them out the way. Thank you, Aaron, again for this wonderful doll that will kill me in my sleep. That makes me feel inferior because you gave him such a magnificent piece under his skirt.
About to snatch your soul tonight, man.
Yeah.
Put that egg under your bed for safety.
You know what? I'm gonna sleep right with this motherfucker. I'm putting right in my fucking bed. I'll be like, yeah, this is what you wanted, right? You want me, right? Thank you very much, Martin Euthys, for the wonderful gifts you gave me. Thank you very, very much. I will definitely be watching that Earthworm Jim DVD. I'll probably play it in my PlayStation or my Xbox.
Do a watch party of it.
The cartoon was fucking awesome back in the day,
yes,
man.
It was.
I love Earthworm Jim.
Yes,
oh my god.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I've always liked the way like the suit that Earthworm Jim was just a suit and he was really just a worm sitting inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
I like his dog.
And like the villains were just so creative.
Yeah, the crow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just a big foul-mouthed crow in like a yellow spacesuit.
Absolutely. And you saw the way his teeth was always like sharp looking, like you could tell. And then like to me, I always felt as though he was a person who cursed. Whenever I see them sharp teeth, like,
yeah, that's what it looked like.
The person that cursed all the time, or a creature or whatever the fuck he was. Then you had that monkey scientist who had like a monkey up here and a body down there and shit like that. It was all sorts of weird motherfuckers in Earthworm Jim. I loved Earthworm Jim. I just remember that game. That game was hard as fuck too. That game was hard as fuck. I remember that game. But yeah.
Earthworm Jim. Oh hell yeah, that was fucking hard.
Which one?
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, Earthworm Jim was hard. I remember you had to complete it twice to get the true ending of it and shit like that. Hard as fuck.
And I also had what game for the Nintendo 64? I had Clay Fighter.
Clay Fighter.
Yeah.
Clay Fighter.
Yeah, and Earthworm Jim was one of the fucking fighters. I had that game.
I think you had to unlock Earthworm Jim, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you had to unlock Earthworm. I think my favorite motherfucker I used to use was that fucking snowman, that snowman.
No, I like
Bad
the
Mr.
voodoo
Frosty.
Doctor.
Yeah, Bad Mr. Frosty.
No, I like the voodoo doctor.
Yeah,
Word. Oh man.
Booger Man was in there too, if I'm correctly.
Yeah, wasn't Booger Man in one of them?
Yeah, Booger Man was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Booger Man was in one of them.
Wow.
Fucking Booger Man. What a character.
Yeah, that was a disgusting fucking.
You don't see those characters anymore.
No.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
fucking Booger Man, man.
yeah, Booger Man.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think. What do you think about today's show? You think we did a pretty decent show, or what?
Let's save that after we get off the air, please.
We say that shit now.
No, like the show was pretty good to me, but you know, it's
Is this a new segment we're doing where after the show we talk about our feelings?
Yeah, I know, right?
He was like, oh no, not here. We don't do that. He's like, I don't do that shit. You're not better than me. We got to start making a segment called "You're Not Better Than Me." Maybe towards the end of the show, we go, "You're not better than me."
That's been
what it's going to be, what it's going to entail, and then afterward, we just say, "You're not better than me."
Who the fuck you think you are?
Who the fuck you think you are? Like this, like, and give like a fucking lost look, like, "You're not better than me." Who the fuck you think you are? Give it a John Bernthal look, like, "You're not better than me." Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, we got a storm going on. Is it snowing by you, Mika?
No, not really.
No, it's snowing bad over here.
That's because that's Jersey.
But yeah, we're gonna close the show on this one. I don't have anything witty to say to you guys tonight, other than I think
stay warm.
I think I'll stay warm. I don't want people to stay warm.
Have you finished that bag of Swedish fish? Or you just running?
Fuck it. That's all. That's I'm gonna end this show. Fuck it. I ate all these Swedish fish on camera, and y'all did this to me. You're not better than me. You're not better than me. None of you are better than me. You can't judge me. I want it. Good night, motherfucker.
Speak for yourself.
Say good night.
Good night.
Kenny sleep.
Kenny high.
Comatose and shit. Good night, y'all.